Welcome gamers and geeks to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we are playing episode... there we go, 38 of the Jade Lotus games, and that's fun. And yeah, so would you guys like to introduce yourselves, please? Playing.
Well,
Yep, as usual.
well, the first one should obviously go first. First, most important and everything. So that's all me. I am Larry Sedius. First of his name, he's the Goblin King, our lovely bard, and well, performer with the undead.
Yes.
And my creatures of choice are Rick Ghastly, my Flame Skull, and Philip the Alep. Kind of shows his name.
Philip the Alep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the way, Thrax, do I have your level 11 character sheet, please?
No, had not given that to you yet. Yes, let me get that for you now.
Cool. Who's next?
Sadly, I can't go again.
You go next, Prior.
Okay, I'm Rob. I play Prior Full Pride, the Houndfolk Paladin, and I am from the Matsuhiro clan, which is, I believe, where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
How much health do you gain for a cleric level up again? What is it? It's a
Hold on.
average on D8, so a 6, 7.
I think you're probably right, but let's double check.
Clerics, don't they get a D10?
Yeah, it is. And I did not mean a D8.
Cleric is a D8. Cleric is a D8.
Is it a D8? Okay.
Yeah, so it's 5 plus your con. So in the case of Thraxios,
Very high.
that'd be 6.
Yeah.
Again, 6 more points.
Yay. Which still wouldn't have been enough to save me last week. What a shame. And a 3rd level spell. Or 4th level spell. Let's go look at spells real quick. Clerical spells.
But anyway, while you're doing that, who's next to introduce themselves, please? Blood Dancer, Hanoka, Prior, who wants to go?
Can I go?
Yeah, go for it.
I am Blood Dancer. Let's actually half-orc. And, I am being surprisingly well behaved, which is annoying people.
Okay.
My main creature is a Hydra.
Yes. Hanoka.
My name is Amanda. I play Hanoka, Goliath Barbarian. My main creature right now is a frost salamander that I named Clumbo. Because he's badass. And then I have a rat pack. And then a wolf, a llama, and one more that I can't recall at the moment.
I don't know who you actually named your frost salamander after, but every time you say Columbo, I think of this guy.
Oh my.
Do you know who that is?
Don't think so, but he looks kind of
He's Detective.
badass like Columbo.
He's Detective Columbo.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
Now I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, Columbo.
Side note.
He was a great character. But anyway, I believe that leaves only Prior and Thraxios left to introduce themselves.
Prior may have went.
I thought he did.
Oh, he did. So yeah, Thraxios. Just Thraxios. Yay.
Hello. I am Thraxios, our dragonborn fighter cleric. My main companion is the Silas named Coatl, or the Coatl named Silas. Kind of
Waffle
backwards.
named Silas.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Coatl named Silas. Sorry, I was busy doing the sheet real quick. Okay. I think I got everything for the sheet. Should be good to go. I took the spell Greater Invisibility, which I didn't know was a 4th level spell.
Ooh.
There's a few really fun ones, but Greater Invisibility is just dumb broken. So,
Greater about it, if I may ask.
oh, Greater Invis, that's the one that allows you to like attack and everything with no restrictions. You don't lose your invisibility.
Ah,
Yup. So,
neat.
it is neat. Until you lose concentration, of course.
Yes.
So until someone hits you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
if-
that's... Thraxius
Did that sheet break again?
got a bit of an error going on here.
Again? Seriously?
Oopsie daisy.
Did I send you the wrong one?
No, just look at the screen I shared.
Uh-oh.
That's the like 4th time that's happened with one of my character sheets. Last time I think it was Thorax 2.
Thrax 2, Electric Boogaloo. Anyway,
That's
Thorax,
a lot.
stop.
while you're trying to get that sorted, who would like to recap what happened last time we played?
Well, I'm going to do a phenomenal voice. I cannot do that every day.
I'm overwriting the save.
Yeah, you don't have to
All right.
recap in character. You can just be you.
Yeah.
Short version, we got our asses handed to us.
Yeah.
Well, not... That was... You got, most of it.
Most of your ass handed to you.
Yeah, and most of it Larry did.
Still no Thrax.
Alright.
Oh,
Anyways.
Yeah. I can't remember what we did last time. Fix it. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna
Alright.
restart my PC.
Alright. Last time in our lovely Jade Lotus campaign, we had just went ahead and entered in the stick-up territory of, well...
Masahiro.
Look, I don't have the names yet in my head. All I just remember is
okay,
these
no,
are the...
Masahiro.
Yep, the red and white people.
The red and white people, yeah. The
Yeah.
the
They're the fierce nobles, warriors.
fierce warriors, yes, the honorable, they're a very
The Emperor's Fist.
yes, they're a very militant, military culture. Yes.
We got a grand welcome because Thrax was coming home. And Larry broke off because he was just... A lot of military things, it was boring to him, and he went off. But the rest of the party went on, and they got welcomed in. They sat down for a nice dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Some used their hands, some used the silverware with chopsticks. And then Thrax sent his retainer to go fetch Larry from wherever he was doing, which was shopping.
Mm-hmm.
But surprisingly, he didn't spend a single coin.
Nope, you traded.
Anyways, yep, I traded for a different character which I can now use, and now I also have smithing tools, which will be fun if I ever actually use them intelligently. Then after that, once Larry was brought back, he got some looks at as he was talking to Thraxius about where he should sit, and that's when Thraxius' Papa went ahead and challenged our little group to, as we weren't really looking well.
He wanted to
Word.
make sure you were representing the Masahiro clan well in the.
If that one,
Sorry.
if that one doesn't work, Anthony, I have no idea.
All right, let's take a look. Is it working? No, it's not.
Jesus.
Dang.
Okay. All that
Well.
changed is he gained those 6 hit points and then greater invisibility.
All right. Let's.
Yeah, so he hoped to see if we went ahead and were representing his place nice, and well, since we were a disordered bunch of teams that without a precise plan, he wanted us to protect this flag for 20 turns from him, and Larry blew it by going ahead and casting Grease and Fireballing. Because he was like, Thrax! Because Thrax got knocked out, and he panicked.
Big bada boom.
Big foosh, and he stopped. And
Big
after that, Thrax got healed, and we then took a rest, and we leveled up. And I think that sums majority of it.
Pretty much. Though you did go a little bit. You'd wander around a little bit afterwards, didn't you? Some of you.
I did, because, well, it's how it is. Goblins wander, and so does our party.
Draxius, I have noticed a couple of differences. It appears you changed. Is Hold Person only a 2nd level spell?
The question was a first.
You put it. You had it at 3rd originally, but that's true.
Look, I don't know why I moved it. I when I went to and edited that last time, I just didn't really touch anything. Let's see here.
Oh, it is 2nd level. Okay, so it should be. That's where it should be. Okay. I'm actually editing here the previous version of the character sheet I had. You see?
Oh, okay.
So Revivify at 3rd level. You now have Revivify, Sending, Banishment. An elemental weapon. Protection from energy.
Mm-hmm. Which some of those are just something his cleric class
Yeah,
gets.
just always.
But
Yeah, it's cleric stuff. Yeah, and you now have a.
oh, I actually got Fabricate and Wall of Fire as well for leveling up to 7. Oh, nice.
Which are level 4.
Yeah, both level 4 spells. They're part of his domain spells. It just didn't tell me I got them until I just looked. Nice.
Always prepared. And Fabricate and what?
A Wall of Fire.
Wall of Fire. Very nice spell.
Kind of excited for 9th level. At 9th level, I get Creation.
And
Whatever the bloody hell that does.
Creation's a weird one. It's
It's no patience. It hurts my brain.
it hurts your
It's my goblin
brain.
brain. Magic does that a lot. That's why I stick to the baby classes of half-casters. That's why I can't do wizard. It seems interesting, but then it hurts my brain.
I've played one wizard, and it's Wilhelm, and he is great. I love him. Anthony is probably very annoyed by him, but I love him. Because he's
Nice.
very weird.
He's cool. Alright, so let's update that. Do you have a functioning character sheet, Thraxius, or do you need me to send you this one?
Mine loads perfectly fine.
Okay.
So the one I have works. I will just add the 2 spells that I had mixed up.
It's just when you save it and send it that it gets fucked up. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why either. Because, yeah, if I'm right, we had that problem before, also with Thrax's character sheet.
We have, yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. This is all true. Hi, Drifty. Thanks for chatting with us. So.
Hi, Drift. Hi. Waves. Hi.
So, yeah. I've got my second screen up here, so instead of looking down at my phone so you only see the top of my head when I'm streaming, hopefully now I'll be looking up at my second screen to see what people are saying to us, which is better. You'll be able to see my
So
face.
it's not a side view.
No,
Not turning from one thing to the other.
no. My main screen is here, and the second screen's up there. So, yeah.
I'll see it one day.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll take a picture of my setup one day. We'll see. Maybe when I've got my desk tidier. But anyway, so yes, you're in the Danketsu castle. Some of you have been getting up to varying levels of mischief.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it.
I haven't done anything yet.
You haven't done anything yet. No.
I wanted to do it, but I don't think I did do it.
So, Blood Dancer has asked one of the servants for some paper, which confused the hell out of the servant because they expect you to just steal because of you being from the naughty, evil Mazoku clan. But instead, you politely asked, which they thought was very strange and suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I ended up asking Thrax for paper because that was a lot less hassle.
Yes. Thrax, did you actually go get some paper?
Yes, he would have went and grabbed paper for Blood Dancer.
Where would you have grabbed it from?
I'm sure he would have just went to his old room, because I'm sure his old room just had paper, so he just went there. He
Fair.
wouldn't hear it from the servants.
So you, and that way you're not disturbing your father in his office. Yes.
No.
What is Larry up to?
After he's done talking with Blood Dancer, I think he's on the quest looking for, well, a library or some place to, grab some book on trying to learn the laws. He's trying to do his best. Trying to do what, Thrax said to stay out of trouble.
So you're going to the castle library to try and find out what you can about the laws of the Matsuhiro clan, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's basically they're the laws of chivalry. All the laws are pertaining to how to be a good knight. Act at all times with honor and respect.
So lay down your coat in front of every lady that's about to cross the puddle. Got it.
Not those rules of chivalry. Although, yeah. Deference to women is part of that. Respecting their a part of the culture. However, it is fairly common in the Masahiro clan for men and women to serve in the military, so it's not. Yeah. Some of the laws may be a little outdated because of that. But any insult against the dragon is, of course, an offense against the entire clan and will not stand. You know?
So don't insult their big cheese. Got it.
Don't insult the big cheese. I'm not sure he would like to be called the big cheese either.
Yeah, it's simplifying it for my head. I don't think anyone would like to be called cheese.
Yes. Okay. And what are Priya and Hanoka up to? What's the plan?
I was thinking about looking into getting a set of plate mail, but at the same time, I can't exactly just walk into the armory of the place and just grab a set and walk out. I'm not part of the family.
So how would you go about acquiring your plate mail?
I'll ask Thraxis first if he has any ideas on that. If we can just kind of snag it or what.
You are a paladin. You've got the persuasion skill. But you're going to seek out Thraxius and ask him. Cool.
it's his house. I want to be, polite about it.
Okay. You probably bump into him on the way back from his room with a sheaf of papers.
Yes, Prior.
Well, those guys we fought, they were all wearing plate mail, so kind of left me feeling a little underprotected, and I wanted to see if we could grab a set for us.
Yeah, you should be alright too. I don't reckon they'll care. He will give the directions to like the family armory, and will also, using one of the pieces of paper he grabbed for Blood Answer, write on there, just like a note to. I'm sure his family has their own like blacksmiths just hanging out down there. Just saying, help him get fitted for proper armor, and we'll hand it to Prior. Yeah, just go down there and give him this. My signature's on there. The guy should recognize it. He's one of the people who helped me learn blacksmithing. Don't offend him. Yeah, he's a little bit of an angry dwarf guy, so have fun.
Nice. Okay. So, armed with your directions and your note from Thraxius himself, you're heading down to the angry dwarf guy.
I mean, he's angry with everyone that's not Thrax, because, like I said, he's the one that taught Thrax's blacksmithing,
Yes.
but, he might be angry with other
He's
people.
just generally surly dwarf, yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll go fine.
Alright. Alright. While you're looking for this blacksmith in the armory, what's Hanoka up to?
Playing with my horde of rats.
Playing with the horde of rats. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm ready to go whenever anybody else is, so I'm just occupying myself by playing with the horde of rats.
Nice. Are you practicing the toss and return techniques, where you throw a rat at an enemy and the rat comes back to you?
As terrible as that sounds, I guess that's kind of a smart plan.
All I'm imagining is catapult rats.
Whee! Rat launcher. The Ratterbolt. No?
I mean, it works if we can. We've
I
got a
love
few
it.
ideas now. We need a scorpion.
You need a what?
We need a giant scorpion.
You need a giant
And on its
scorpion.
back, we will mount a ballista that shoots feral rats.
Okay. In the meantime, while she's playing with her rats, and Thraxius is handing blood dances on paper, and Larry is being suspicious, Prior locates the surly dwarf, hammering away at a sword on an anvil. Sparks flying.
I'll take and call out to him before I approach him, because I don't need to get within the swing of that thing.
What are you going to say to him?
Well, at first I'm just going to call out and say, "Excuse me, sir."
You're going to say what?
Excuse me, sir.
I ain't no sir. Not a knight. I'm a smith. Best smith there is, but still a smith.
Well, I would assume that's why Thrax sent me to you.
Oh. The little lordling sent you, did he?
Yeah, he said you could help me get outfitted with a set of plate armor. And I'll hand over the letter that he wrote.
Huh. Still not willing to swing the hammer himself, I see. After all I told him to. Well then, let's get the measure of you. Oh, you're a big un, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, you war dogs don't get to get full plate very often, do you?
No, it's not a common sight. Most of us don't like it on our fur.
No, don't worry. There'll be plenty of leather between you and the metal to prevent any chafing.
Perfect.
Fact. Yeah, given that you got fur, it might be better go for padded. Yeah. Let's go for a quilted Under Armour instead of leather.
You're quite talented in your craft.
Well, no shit. Alright. Stand still. He grabs a stool and comes up to you with a set of measuring sticks. And folds them out. And measures your in and outside leg, the height of your torso from your hips to your armpits. He measures you across the chest. He measures you across the belly and from front to back. He does the same with your head. Yeah. He gets lots of two-dimensional dimensions. And scribbles them all down and does some math to get basically a 3D map of you. And then starts gathering his materials. And doesn't say another word to you. Starts working.
I'll just watch in silence out of his range.
You're gonna stand there gulping the entire time I'm doing this?
Well, how long do you need?
Hours. Most of the day. Fuck off and come back later.
Okay.
Bastard.
I'll go and leave to find Thrax and kind of mutter to myself, maybe an ale will cool his temper a little.
Maybe. Alright. So, yeah. So Larry's continuing to just read as much as he can about Matsuhiro culture, yeah?
Yeah, he wants to make sure that he does his best and also gets through his head because, well, memory is also a key thing that he has to do about it.
Have a look around the library, see if you can see any books that stand out, that don't seem to fit with the others.
The investigation check or perception?
Perception.
Perception? Alright. Alright. Those are D20 plus 5. Huh. I assume I can't go ahead and cast guidance for this right now?
You can if you want.
I'll cast guidance, why not? And so that gives me a d4.
Most of the
Alright.
books are very dry, and it'd be fun to find something a little bit different. 12. Okay. It's not immediately obvious, but eventually you do spot a book hidden amongst the others that says The Joy of Rebellion.
I have to pick this up and start reading. It's just something that's just out of place.
As you pull the book out from the line of other books, a trapdoor opens underneath you, and you go sliding down into an oubliette.
An oubliette?
An oubliette. A stone room where the only way in, or theoretically out, is a hole in the ceiling. The one that you slid down and fell through. In fact, could you make a con save for me, please?
Oh no. Con save?
Yeah. Three. You took 6 points of bludgeoning damage and badly injured your leg. It might even be broken.
Alright, I should probably clear out my temp HP from last time.
Yes.
And then damage of 6, you said, right? Yep. Ow.
Right. 6 points of bludgeoning.
Yikes.
Out of 73, that's not terrible.
It's not.
But there's lots of bones down there.
Well, good thing I have this thing that I never used from before.
What's that?
Remember how I had some people help me with my spiritual focus and Talesman Beyond? Yeah, my spirit session. Yeah, there it was.
Okay.
I can raise the dead of one of them.
That's you learn. Did you learn the spell Raise Dead? Or did you?
It was one of the
Did you learn?
It
was it Raise Dead or Animate Dead? Because there's a difference.
It was a necromancy, so I think it was either anime or raised. Depends on. It was a third level one, so I have to check.
You didn't write down which one you were actually working on.
If it's third level, it'll be animate dead, because raise dead I know is a 5th level spell.
Good point.
Yeah, because I could only have the one that lets me have right off the bat and tells me of the one I had for studying.
The reason why I was checking is because Raise Dead doesn't animate a corpse. It brings
it back to life.
Brings somebody back to life. Yes. But you can choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a small or medium humanoid and make it undead. It's skeleton if you choose bones, or a zombie if you choose a corpse. What do you want to do?
Oh, since you said there's bones, it has to be a skeleton.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna raise that because my leg's possibly broken, so I need something to carry me at least.
Fair enough. Okay, so you now have an undead servant who can carry you. Now what?
Let's see, what else do I have?
Healing word.
I do have, but I can also just use Cure Wounds.
You could use Cure Wounds, yes. This is true. Are you gonna?
it's a new spell, and he hopes that he's learned from, watching Thrax in action. He's gonna try try his actions on Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's because I just don't trust the best of my rolls.
So that's gonna be a D8 plus
4.
Yeah.
You
I knew it.
5 hit points back, but you lost 6, so you're only 1 under your max. You're fine. And your leg still hurts, but you can put weight on it.
I'm gonna look around.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. You have dark vision. Yes. 'Cause you're
That I don't know. I think I do, but I'm not sure for exactness. Yes, I do.
Okay. So, you see a room with 4 stone walls, no windows, no doors, and the only opening is the hole you fell through in the ceiling. It's about 10 feet up. And you know from having slid down it that thing is lined with grease. So what'd you do, Larry? Talk to your new skeleton buddy?
That sounds like a lovely thing to do right now. So, I'm Larry. What about you?
Toby, there's no food left. You can't steal food off my plate. There's nothing. Your skeleton doesn't speak. Because it can't. Okay.
You see anything else around here that might, help us, get up? Or anything at all, really. Dark down here.
The skeleton looks around and scratches its head.
You're right. We should both look for it.
What are you looking for exactly?
I don't know, something that's on the ground. Larry's just,
Something on the
interested in,
ground.
what else. He's like, there's a bunch of bones here. Like, there's gotta be something that, people have had in here that since other people have fallen down here.
So you find scraps of clothing, some rusty swords, broken shields, scraps of armor, and of course the floor is covered in a layer of decomposing biological matter.
Maybe when we get out of here, I can go ahead and, make some armor or weapon for you. I think this might be fun.
Yeah, it does not smell good down there. But he's a goblin, so, to him this is probably delicious soup that he's wading through.
I want to try casting a spell on you. Something new, but I'm not sure the exacts of it.
Are you going to try and polymorph the skeleton?
Yes.
Let's see. Transforms a creature you can see into a new form. Since he's willing, he doesn't need to do a wisdom save. Because he's your servant. He does whatever you tell him to. So the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. A skeleton's CR blah 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 is 1/4. So you can turn your skeleton into a wolf, into a swarm of rats, a swarm of ravens, a swarm of bats, a riding horse. I'm
assuming a parrot.
Sorry?
I'm assuming a parrot is out of the option.
A parrot?
Yes.
Why would you want a parrot?
I can talk to it.
Sorry?
I can talk to it, and
Okay.
it has a message when it goes up.
Okay. Well, you could turn it into a raven or something if you wanted to, or a parrot, a bird of some kind. But let's see if we can find something that may actually be useful to you. But of course, you might not be looking for something that'd be useful. So what do I know?
I thought. Well, if it's, yeah, I don't think. Like, are you thinking like, okay, there's something up there, and he can send something up? He's not sure if there's anything covering the up.
Giant wolf spider.
I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun.
It's a big spider.
An amazing druid creature
that has a climbing speed, can even climb upside down on ceilings, and of course it's medium-sized and you're small, so you can ride on it like it's your mount.
I'm sorry, I think this is funny. Why not? Because I imagine it's just funny that there's this spider wolf thingy.
No, it's not actually like half wolf, half spider. It's just a giant version of a common spider called a wolf spider.
Oh, you're just taking the fun out of it then. Don't worry, I know.
There's also a giant
up and away.
snake or a giant owl. Or
I have a lot of options with that still, huh?
giant lizard also has a climb speed. Yeah. There's quite a lot of CR 1/8 beasties. Well, sorry, CR 1/4 beasties. Or less.
So thanks to Thrax for telling me to go and pick it. And it's quite the fun, weird spell.
It is. Giant frog. Giant centipede. Again, also has a climbing speed. But giant centipedes are small, so that's not going to help you in terms of you being able to ride it. Giant bat. Giant badger. An elk. Probably not going to be much use to you in this situation. A draft horse.
Yes.
A constrictor snake. A boar. A blink dog. Oh, that's technically not a beast, though. That's a fey creature. An axe beak. Yeah. I think your best bet
Is the spider.
is the giant wolf spider. So yes, you're going to turn your skeleton. This is pretty clever. Into a giant wolf spider. And then ride your spider out of there. Now, it can get up the... it can, climb upside down on the ceiling. Of course, you'll have to hold on for dear life. Probably make some sort of... Do you have rope so you can make some sort of harness to tie yourself to the spider?
Let's see. What do I have? Does not look like I have rope at all.
Nope. But you might find enough scraps of clothing to be able to...
Buy it.
Yes. But yeah, the difficulty comes when you get to the underside of the trapdoor. Now, the advantage of this is you can see the mechanism that triggered the trapdoor to open, and the passage that leads It's a very small passage. Spider's not going to be able to fit in there. That would lead, potentially, to the mechanism behind the bookcase. Do you want to try and pull open the trapdoor, or do you want to dismount from the spider and go crawling through the guts of the mechanism?
I think the trapdoor is what I'm gonna have to try and mess with first, because I'm on, I'm pretty much on the underside of my spider in a sense, and that's what I can mess with so far. I think without going through the guts, without breaking anything.
Okay, so what you gonna do?
You said try to open the trapdoor.
Try and open the trapdoor. Okay. So, let's make a investigation check.
Investigation is a +2. Okay. I can't use guidance because that's concentration. I think my polymorph is also concentration. It is.
You can't do what? Because it's concentration? Guidance?
Can't use guidance.
This is true.
So it's a straight thing of trying to. All right.
21. Okay. You can see exactly which chain pulls the trapdoor open. So if you have the spider or yourself pull on that, you should be able to get up and out.
I will have my spider try to pull on that.
Okay. All right. D20 plus 1 and 8. It fails. It's gonna try again. 14, yay! It pulls on the chain. The trapdoor swings down. Are you gonna try and grab onto the trapdoor and pull yourself up?
Yeah, I think that's the natural course of action.
Okay. Do acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Get
All
up and
right.
out.
With a 7 with advantage. Ooh.
Yay! So yeah, you leap up out through the open gap and back into the library. Ta-da! You should join the circus. Now, the slight problem. Your spider/skeleton friend isn't going to be able to... As soon as it lets go of that chain, the trapdoor's going to close.
Mm.
So it can't get up. What you going to do?
Can I try to put my dagger in the place? Try to have it wedged, therefore it can't move?
You're going to try and wedge the door open with a dagger? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Make an athletics check to see if you can get that dagger hammered into place so that it doesn't just get pushed back out again.
Alright. Athletics, the one that still gets benefit from this, or do I have to go ahead and invoke it?
D20 plus 1.
Alright. Here we go. Oh, athletics is from my nimbleness. Yep, okay.
Athletics.
D20. Athletics.
D20 plus 1. Yay! Okay. The door's wedged open. Your giant spider wolf... Sorry, wolf spider. Nah. Skitters out. A servant screams and runs away.
Well, what's their problem?
The spider shrugs.
We should probably go ahead and look for my friends.
Are you going to retrieve your dagger from the trapdoor? Or are you going to leave it wedged open?
Oh yeah, I should probably take the dagger back.
Alright, make an athletics check to try and dislodge the dagger from the hinge of the trapdoor.
Alright. I almost had a DR instead of D20. You said athletics, right?
Athletics.
Athletics, okay. Yeah.
Why are you rolling all of these with advantage, by the way?
Because I have one of my feats is squat nimbleness, I think. Oh wait, never mind. That's to be okay, never mind. Cause I'm seeing my side at least is
Bones? No.
I should not have done that with advantage. Okay,
Not for
because I am looking at my. Let's see, for mine right here. It says I have advantage. That's why. I see the A. I'm like, okay.
It says you have advantage on what?
Athletics right here.
Not on my
If
copy.
it's
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized that's to Okay, apparently it's to be to being grappled or escaping. Okay, I should have looked at that more. Okay. But yeah, that would have been 11. Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm looking
so
at
it's still
my-
a 12. You still managed to get your dagger out. I was just wondering why are you still
Yeah.
rolling? And
Because some might
you.
some might have advantage from my runes. Some of them just are from my feats.
You do get it as a if you invoke the runes, you do get advantage, but you have to invoke the the giant might one.
Giant
For
shite.
certain ones, I think.
Giant
For
schmidt.
invoking. Let's see. Because while wearing it, you have advantage on some of them. Some of them are invoking, some of them are not.
Yes. Some
Yeah.
are passive, some are not. You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Well, I should read the fine print next time. But yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
So, you have managed to get yourself out of the oubliette. Are you going to try and grab that book again?
He has a spider here.
Yeah, he has.
He's gonna have a spider.
He's going to have the spider try and grab it? Or are you going
Yes.
to drop concentration
this-
so he's a skeleton again?
Well, the spider's bigger than him right now, and so things, you know. Yeah, the
But-
skeleton
but-
try to.
But a spider doesn't have opposable thumbs. It can't really.
You can like, since it has like little type of leg, you can just like try to pull it down from the spine.
Okay. And it's going to open the trapdoor again. Of course, its legs are either side of the trapdoor, so it doesn't fall down.
Hmm.
The book only comes like so far out. It's not a real book. It's a trap.
That's kind of bad. I want to read that.
The idea is that anybody who wants to read a book like that would be dropped into the oubliette.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
go on.
let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and find my friends. I'm sure they won't like to go and hear about this.
What's Blood Dancer up to? Now that she has paper.
Is frantically writing down ideas for performances.
Are you just sitting in the middle of the hallway and
If I recall, he went to his room to do all that. No one can accuse him of doing bad stuff if he's in a room.
Okay.
So yeah, Blood Dancer is quite happily doodling away. Give him a piece of paper and a crayon and that's him.
Him. Cool. Alright.
So yeah, he's just like quietly humming to himself as he does that. Probably, maybe occasionally talking to Thraxios.
Okay. So Thraxius is in the room with Blood Dancer, or?
I assumed after Thraxios gave him the paper, Blood Dancer probably would have dragged him into some conversation about, what do you think of this? What do you think of this?
Okay, Thrax, are you okay with that, or would you have excused yourself from that conversation?
He would have found a reason to excuse himself.
What would you be up to then, Thrax?
After the past few events, he just needs some fresh air. So he would have went outside for right now, and just had Silas turn to a giant eagle and pick him up. They're going for a fly.
Okay.
He needs to
so
clear
you
his
head
head.
back out to the garden and go for a fly. Okay. Clear his head. What is going through Thraxius' head at the moment?
He is seriously debating on what he's doing and if there's better ways he can help the cause, because he, as a fighter, has been of absolute zero use.
That's not really... You can't be... I think what your father was trying to teach you is that you have to be more than just a fighter.
Well, even as a tactician, he's been of little use. He's just been getting just hammered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The rest of the party needs to be able to... You need to be able to recognize the strengths and weaknesses of the other members of your party. And make sure they're doing... make sure they're working together and optimally, instead of... At the moment, everybody's trying their best, but they're doing it as a collection of individuals rather than as a team. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, your father is certainly expecting you to turn them into a team. To give them the Matsuhiro discipline and order. To be a well-oiled military machine. But, you know that while that may be effective, these people, with the exception of Prior, are from all different clans. They haven't been raised with this military discipline as a matter of course.
Yeah.
And after all, the Emperor's wish is to show how well a team with members from different clans and different social styles can work together and be stronger. So, your gut is probably telling you that if this is to be done the way the Emperor wishes, it cannot be done Matsuhiro style. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
with that in mind, any thoughts?
I don't know.
It's a tall order, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What do you think the party could have done to overcome those champions? A little better.
Honestly, if we, oh god, there's a lot. Holy shit.
Not burning down the flag would have been a start, right?
Yeah, not burning down the flag is a help. But also, like, there's a few things we could have done. Like opening up with the AoE and then proceeding from there. So they already had damage. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of annoyed size, like 150 feet in the air.
He's just humph. Harumph.
Yeah, he's kind of just 150 feet in the air ranting to a giant eagle. Who understands them because they still have a 20 intelligence, but they're just like, God, this guy.
So anyway.
Yeah, there's.
So while you're up there flying around contemplating life, how is Pryor going to pass the time while he's waiting for his armor?
I'm going to find the training area and work on a practice dummy.
Just going to beat the hell out of a practice dummy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never hurts to practice the basics.
Mm-hmm. This is true. So, roll to hit the practice dummy with advantage because it's not moving. Yep, that hits. How much damage do you do to the practice dummy? 10. You knock some of the stuffing out of it. Yeah. Again?
Sorry?
You doing it again?
Yeah, why not?
$22. That definitely hits. $14 points of damage this time. Hit it hard. You hit it harder. This is good. I wonder if you would, while you were out there hitting dummies, if you'd see Thraxius flying around overhead.
Probably. I don't reckon he was trying too hard to hide.
think it depends on how noisy he was taking off.
Okay. So you'd probably look up from your beating the stuffing out of a dummy to see Thraxius flying around overhead. And possibly Hanoka in the corner, in some corner of the garden playing with her rats. And then Larry would come running out, pursued, it seems, by a giant spider, unless you're riding the giant spider.
Of course we're gonna read rhymes. I think it's just natural for him to be writing it.
Yes.
I think it's fun.
You probably hear a few screams of shock from servants as he comes out to the garden. Blood Dancer, you'd probably hear the following commotion from your window.
He will open the window and peek his head out.
Well, wait till there's an actual commotion for you to hear.
Oh, okay.
Larry, what would you say as you scuttled into the garden?
Hi guys!
Alright. Thraxius, you'd see this the goblin on a giant spider from your vantage point above. How would you, Prior, and Hanoka each respond to Larry arriving on the back of a spider?
Where the hell did you get that?
Well, it was kind of a thing where I looked at this book and, it shot me down this place, and there was a bunch of stuff, and I made them dead, and then I turned this thing into a spider, and then I got out. Couldn't read the book even.
Anybody follow that?
About as well as following someone doing a very fast explanation. It was just kind of like half in, half out, like, what?
Okay, so I'll start again. So, I was trying to look for this thing to say I'm trouble, like, Thraxius said. So I was trying to read. And I saw this one book that, looked kind of out of there. So I just touched it and it shot me down. Just shoot. And, kind of like, those little bottle things. Imagine you get at the bottom of a bottle. No? And there's like, at the bottom of the bottle, there's like a bunch of like junk and things for some people. And so, then I, animated the skeleton, and I polymorphed the skeleton into this spider. That's where I got it from.
Tanoka says, totally can relate.
Can Blood Dancer peek his head out now?
Mm-hmm.
He will open the window and peek his head out. He's got bits of, like, charcoal and pen on his face. What's going on?
This place has books I can't read, and it's quite infuriating. I got, a skeleton here.
You got a skeleton? Where did you get a skeleton from?
Well, I tried to open this book, and something about rebellion, and, well, then it just dropped me down in the place. Like, bottom of a bottle, except for I'm, like, way smaller than this bottle, and the bottle's, well, more like a weird dungeon thing.
So you pulled a book out of a bookcase and fell down a hole.
So yeah, there's this weird
trap thingy, and I got out of it.
Thrax, it appears your dad has a few skeletons by the bookcase. You might want to look into this.
You could say he has a few skeletons in his closet, really.
But it's by a bookcase, so I can't really say closet.
Well, he had skeletons nonetheless, and is in like this kind of area that's not in the bookcase, but kind of underneath the bookcase.
Where is Thrax, anyways?
Flying.
No clue.
Flying.
I came here because I saw these two here, and I thought they might know.
Oh, is he up there? Is he raging at the moment? Good for him.
I
It's
imagine
good to
them
get your
seeing a
feelings out.
tiny figure on the back of a bird just gesticulating wildly and furiously.
Probably.
He really needs to let his anger out in an emotionally healthy way. This is going to have to do.
He's not hurting anyone, so I think it's great.
I hope he doesn't fall.
I'm sure my skeleton could probably catch him. Well, it's more a spider still, but still.
And yes, Blood Dancer, I'm sure you're a paragon of doing things that are mentally healthy.
Oh, I'm totally not, but that doesn't mean I don't worry about other people's mental health.
Hey, Thraxius, are you okay up there?
Let us see if he can even hear you. Probably because he actually has a decent perception.
Mhm.
Actually, he's ranting. It'd be if Silas can hear you.
Mhm.
Thank God his wisdom stays the same. I
Nope.
don't think I hear you.
Nope. The wind carries the goblin's voice away.
I don't think he's okay. Do you think he should be there a little bit longer?
Well, maybe he needs a bit longer to cool off. Although I don't see why he doesn't just punch a training dummy.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of mage hand poke him.
Mage hand poke a dummy.
Well, poke Thraxius.
He's a little
Like
too high up.
150 feet in the air.
Yeah.
He's 100 feet in the air.
It's
Okay.
out of range.
Okay.
I'll try doing like the fingers in your mouth dog whistle.
I would try to play something, but the people yelled at me that and said I had some type of license for it.
Okay, I think that time Silas would probably hear the whistle.
Yeah. Vaguely, you hear, the... Yeah, I can't even do it.
I don't blame you, that dog whistle thing is super hard to do.
Whistle sound. I know you have to kind of, fold your tongue over or put your fingers in your mouth. Yeah, can't do it. Yeah.
Okay,
So you hear the
since
whistle? Go on.
he'd start to make his way flying down.
Alright. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So you begin circling down
Yes,
like a buzzard.
his descent has begun.
His descent has begun. Alright. So probably before you even touch the ground, I imagine Blood Dancer is going to start telling you that
Yep.
there are skeletons.
There are skeletons by your bookcase. Could you
Which
explain?
bookcase?
Larry, which bookcase?
Something about revolution.
Something about... Just show him.
No, I'm not great at remembering. Just follow me.
Blood Dancer will hop out the window.
I'm just gonna stop the polymorph on
On the
I think I'm
spider.
focused on, I don't know. Yeah.
So
Just
you're
give a
still
skeleton
riding
again.
on the spider's back, right?
I think that'd be funny, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna piggyback from a skeleton.
So now you're going to piggyback from skeleton, exactly.
Why don't you put that thing in a Jade Lotus?
Well,
Put that thing back where it came from. Also help me.
look, it's well, I'll have to think about it. I wanted to give it, a nice home and maybe nice stuff, and well, kind of, weird if I just don't give him anything else. Like he's just a skeleton. What type of skeleton he'd be? Or what he was, anyways. Do a spirit session and ask him later. Who's little spirits?
Hey, let's worry about the skeleton later and show us what's going on with the bookcase.
Yeah, show us what's going on in the closet.
Well, the skeleton's doing the walking. I'm just doing talking.
So you go back to the library. And, there's several books pulled out of the bookshelves where Larry left them. Books about, the lore and the history and the rules and the regulations of Matsuhito. Matsuhiro. Yeah. So,
Oh, sorry about the mess. I was trying to, stay out of trouble like you said. And, there it is. Oh, and up there.
Yep.
Rude, I can't even read it.
There is indeed a book that says The Joy of Rebellion.
To write a book about the joy of rebellion, it's something that you feel.
Hey Larry, could you grab the book for us and show us?
Well, I can't, really. It's kind of, kind of wedged in there.
You grabbed it before. It's wedged in there. Roll
I can
deception.
grab it.
Roll deception.
Oh, God. Please, no. Okay.
I reckon I was trying to be an ass and make him fall again.
Alright, yeah, it's part of my abilities for my rune carver, so I do have advantage on this. Oh, shoot. Oh, gods. So I actually have advantage on this. Oh, gee. I really hope this is a really low roll. Oh, gods.
$27. Why
Yeah,
again?
can
Why
you-
are you rolling with advantage again?
Rune carver.
Rune Carver
It's-
feature. It's the Frost Giant, or no, not Frost. It's
Wind, or I think it is.
Cloud. I think.
Okay.
It is.
So yeah, you successfully convinced. Unless
Yeah,
they
it's
can
cloud.
roll. Unless they can roll higher than that on insight.
Yeah, I have a cloud and frost. So yeah, that one is with
Let's see.
Then you successfully fool them.
Yes, that's cloud rune.
Yeah.
So you can't get the book out there because it's wedged in pretty tight.
Just because it's this funny. Let's see. The Silas. Nope.
Nope.
Then yep. Thorax will go ahead and just walk over then and pull the book.
And yeah, as you pull the book and the trapdoor opens underneath you, and you go sliding
Can I
down.
try and grab him before he goes down?
See if you're fast enough. Make a deck save.
Okay.
This is all happening in 6 seconds. This is amazing.
Actually, do an acrobatics check instead.
Yay!
I
I
hate-
have a plus.
Just to be certain.
Thrax can do a
Blood
deck
Dance
save.
is strong enough to hold him, right?
Sorry?
Blood Dancer's strong enough to hold him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got decent strength.
Okay, good. Okay. Me and my
One
zero
of
dice.
Thanks to
the
magic items.
I took the feat skilled, and I tried to. One of the skills I put was acrobatics.
But But your strength is
I've got both.
19.
Yeah, it's just
Is that the Gauntlets of Ogre Power? How did you get your strength up to 19, Blood Dancer?
That would be the Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
athletics
It would
4
have to be.
plus 2, 6.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Why you were... Okay, hold on. Yeah, you're right, it should be plus 6. I don't know why it still says plus 3 in the character sheet.
It won't let me change it. I tried.
Okay. So 25. Yeah, you managed to grab Thraxios, but his feet are still slipping on...
Alright, can I try and pull him away from the edge?
You can try. Do an athletics check.
Okay,
I'll help.
thank you.
Which will
You
be
guys
plus
can do
8.
it. Inspiration.
Plus 8 with advantage and whatever Larry's inspiration is.
It's a plus 6, not a
D8.
plus
Yeah,
8.
D8.
But
D8.
Okay, hold on. Blood Dancer. Your athletics
oh right, yeah,
is
that one.
Is your strength, which is plus 4, and your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with athletics checks. So, which is also plus 4. 4 and 4 is 8. So, but you also get to do it with advantage and add a D8 for Larry's inspiration.
Feel inspired. My award-winning smile.
D plus D8. Whoa, 28. You know those moments where you just get a sudden burst of strength, like a woman lifting a car off a baby?
Yes.
Blood Dancer gets one of those moments where he just kind of grabs Thraxius and pulls him away from the hole.
The adrenaline rush.
Careful. I did not know I had that strength. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Larry, normally it's nice to mention when there's a hole.
I said I fell through it before.
He
Oh,
did. Why did you stand where the hole was?
Why did you stand where the hole was?
If I
I did the
hadn't
whole thing
caught
where I
you,
explained the skeleton and all that.
if I hadn't caught you, you would have ended up in your father's skeleton pit.
There's a couple more skeletons in there.
Does make me rather curious. What's Silas's strength again? Let me double check this, because can Silas carry him just like down there normally? Yeah. Oh, holy shit. My god, Silas, you monster. He has an 18 strength too. Fuck. Silas's lowest stat is a 17. My lord. Yeah. He's gonna have Silas weirdly like carry him down there so he can kind of just weirdly float down. If you get what I mean, Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
he's gonna do that with Silas.
Yeah, so Silas is like wrapped around you and flying down, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mary Poppins' umbrella, but with a snake.
Yes. With a flying snake god.
Yeah. With the flying snake angel god. So.
Flying snake angel god. Yes. Okay, so yes, Silas lowers you into the oubliette, which smells awful. And is littered with bones and fluids.
This is rather disgusting. Does Silas see anything invisible with his true sight? Does he see another exit? Anything hidden in here?
No.
Okay.
It's literally an oubliette. It's somewhere where you put people to forget about them.
Put people to die and be forgotten about. He won't hurt. He's going to search for the bodies, looking for anything that could identify any of them, like anything that would label them as servants or anything like that.
All of the scraps of clothing have any colour that was left in them has long since faded or and or been stained by the filth in the pit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you have no idea what clans these people may have been from. However, would you like to do a history check, Thraxios?
Yes, I would. I'm going to have Silas bless him before he does, or guide him. The one he can do now that he helps with stuff. Guidance, yeah, there we go. Guidance, and you know what? Just this is driving him nuts. He's going to enhance ability himself too. There goes the spell stop for this, but that's okay. 20 plus 4 plus D4 ADV. 27. Holy shit. What skeletons does he remember of his fathers?
So, you remember there as a child you weren't even allowed in this library.
There was a child that what?
As a child, you weren't even allowed in this particular library.
Mm-hmm.
But guests and foreign dignitaries would be given permission to use the library, which you didn't think was fair. That, you know, family members could use that room full of books, but although, you know, you did sneak in there occasionally as a child and found the books to be dry and boring, and, you know, you didn't explore much after you found that a couple of books were, you know, boring adult books, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So even as a teenager, you didn't bother with that room because it was just because it was boring. But now that you think about it, there were a few times that you didn't see particular dignitaries leave. So.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Has to go. Okay. All right. I reckon. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, Thrax is going to have Silas help carry him back out.
Well, I believe that. Oh yeah, you got lowered back up. Yeah, back up.
And once out, he's gonna turn and look back towards it. Well, guys, I think me and Lord Matsuhiro are due for a quick chat.
Can we do it in the morning? It's getting a little late right now. I mean, we could, if you think it's that important.
If you guys want to go ahead and rest, that's okay. I can send him a message to let him away. This is something that is sadly, yes, rather pressing. Go ahead and get some rest. It's okay. I will be back before long.
Can I go with you?
I'm going to fly, so if you have a way of flying, then yes, but if not, then not this
Can I
current.
ride in the back of Silas?
No, I think even as a large creature, you won't be able to fit both of us.
Let's see what spells. Oh wait, yeah, I do have a flying creature. I have Happy. I have Happy.
So what are you planning on doing?
He's gonna go talk to Lord Matsuhiro and throw his family underneath the bus. Because he knows that assassinating dignitaries is not honorable, even in the smallest of any regard.
So you march into your father's office and say what exactly? Just kick the door in and march in?
Yeah, he'll start with his dad. He'll knock first. He's not completely an ass, but he'll knock and just wait.
What is it?
I think it's time we have a talk about the several skeletons you have buried at the bottom of a bookcase.
I wouldn't call them buried.
No, but they're underground, so they're buried enough for the time being.
What of it?
Do you think in any regards that either Lord Matsuhiro or the Emperor themselves would find that in any way acceptable?
If those that were perusing those books had any honor whatsoever, they wouldn't be down there.
No, but isn't assassinating them?
I wouldn't call it assassinating. They died
Did you
by
face
their
them?
own foolishness.
Well, I'm more than open to let Lord Matsuhiro decide. You have committed a crime, father. Whether you're my father or not.
I've had no complaints. Do you really think that the great Matsuhiro would be unaware of this? After all, those dignities came and never left. As you know, our great dragon watches all that come and go.
Insight. He
Can I
doesn't
give him advantage?
Sure.
Actually, have an inspiration.
Oh.
But I can give advantage.
Yeah, you give advantage, I'll give inspiration.
Okay,
D8.
what's the inspiration die? D8, okay.
D8.
Okay. 31, holy shit. I know everything. Get a lie from your son, father.
Your father is basically saying, go on, I dare you, and then, but kind of hoping that you don't. You know?
Okay.
Like it's a bluff.
Okay. Alright. Very well, Dad. We will see. And he's going to turn and walk out of the room.
As they're going, can Blood Dancer say, someone's in trouble?
Remember, you'd be nothing without me.
Does not matter.
He's twice the man you'll ever be.
Are you talking about his dick?
I'm sorry, what?
Best man you'll ever be?
Gods seize the insolent Mozoku.
And it's time to make like a banana and split. Maybe cause enough chaos to draw the dragon down here.
No, guys, I would not recommend causing harm to us.
Don't try and fight him, yeah. Just
We are here under the Emperor's blessing, so to bring harm to us is to bring harm to the Emperor's plans.
I want to intimidate them, but I think we've pretty much already done that.
Oh, I do have polymorph. Fuck. Yes.
The Emperor is a misguided fool. There can be no unity with these lawless miscreants.
There has to be unity, or we will all fall. And if you can't see that, then the Emperor will end you too.
The Matsuhiro will never fall. We are the
As they're
mightiest of
talking-
all the clans.
As they're talking, I'm making my way to the door.
yeah, I imagine like Thrax is like at the door, like holding it slightly open, standing there, and he like doesn't even look up to his dad and just shakes his head, saying nothing. This is why, in the end, Father, people like you cannot remain. And he's just going to keep walking out. And after he after he walks out and shuts the door, he's just going to wait for the others.
Okay. The guards are coming.
He will.
We have to roll initiative for this?
The guards are the guards coming from the way of the library or no?
No, coming. Well, they're coming to the study because you're in the study now. Your father's office. So they're coming to the study.
Okay.
So
Everyone
as you leave, you see the guards coming towards you. If you intend to resist arrest, then roll initiative.
Who all is he having him arrest? Is it all of us or?
Well, he's called.
It was me.
He's called for Blood Dancer to be seized, but I'm assuming you're not gonna let.
No. Well, something we don't have to fight the guards either, because I really don't think we can beat every single person in this place.
It is.
Well, you still
D20 plus
your dexterity modifier normally, Larry. Although it looks like in your case, you have a +5 for your initiative.
Yeah. I was gonna ask because it's also with the Rob's bonus. Would make it a +4, right?
That would be
so
over.
It would be +9.
I think the rod you have to activate. I think I know which rod you're talking about. I do believe you have to activate the rod prior.
Do you have the alert feat?
I was just wondering if the +4 that you were talking about with Rob's paladin thingy.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now.
Okay, so your dexterity modifier is normally +3. Oh,
But
you're a bard. But you're a bard. Okay, so you get an additional +2, bringing it up to a +5. Awesome.
Plus with the +4 from prior, that's a 28 for me on initiative.
I was going to say it's only 10 feet right now.
Here we go.
Initiative should have been higher then.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming that Hanoka and Blood Dancer did not add their +4. Am I right?
And Hanoka missed her advantage.
And you missed your advantage. Okay, Hanoka, please roll again with a +6 altogether.
Okay.
Okay.
I sorry.
No worries.
I heard an initiative and I went rolly.
Okay. Let's roll. All right.
So it's 8 altogether, right?
+6.
6 altogether.
6.
6 altogether.
6.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopie doodle.
Okay.
Oh, and now I did advantage. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
It should be
gracious.
16.
You guys are 11.
Do you want me to re-roll that or just leave it?
Be 16. Yeah, we'll go with the 16. It's fine.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Oh no, wrong thing. Wrong thing. That one. Boosh. Boosh. Okay. So the champions. 220 +2. Okay. So we have Thrax going first on 28, followed by Hanoka on 16, and then Pryor on 16, and Blood Dancer on 15, Larry on 13, and last but not least, Thrax's father's personal guards / champions on 6. And there are 3 of them coming at you. With their... and they stop 60 feet away from you and draw their great swords. Thrax, what you doing?
He's turning back to face his father. This really does sadden me, Father. And he is going to have the one time I don't have the spell sleep. Son of a biatch!
Son of a biatch?
Yes. Is going to have Silas now. Like, does he know if his dad's been like? Would he know if his dad's been like a trained fighter or anything, or is his dad one of those like politician guys that kind of just sits around all day?
Your dad is a renowned general.
That's what I thought. That's what I was afraid of. Oh god. Okay. Yep. So that spell's too low. Okay. Well. He's not going to waste any time with this. He is going to just have Silas try and knock his dad out, aka nibble nibble.
Fuck. Alright.
And he will get close enough to give Silas flanking from the other side. I assume a 20. Holy shit, 27 hits?
Yes, a 27 hits.
You know, never. And I need a contact, please. Oh, he just barely passes.
Woo.
Which is okay. Yeah, because it's DC 13. Which is okay. Man, I really need to take like Bane or something at one point. You just want to go ahead and do it again. Oh, this could be fun. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Not 20.
It would be what is this thing? What is the damage? D6 plus 5. Con save, please. 10 more points of damage. Fails. He's knocked out.
Indomitable.
Okay. Reroll it. Passes with that one. That's okay. That's okay.
So
because for his action things.
How many hit points altogether?
Altogether, that was 19.
19 points of damage to your dad.
Yep. He's going to look at his dad and smile. Well, since you don't want to go to sleep, let's see what Matsuhiro thinks. And he's going to put his hand up to his ear and is going to cast Sending. To Matsuhiro. Forgive the intrusion, Lord Matsuhiro. Would you mind coming to the Donketsu estate? This is Thrax. We met some time ago. My father has some things he's been hiding. And that is all 25 words, I do believe. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to word how he would put this. You dare.
Sending is such a dumb spell when you know the higher ups.
You dare speak to me directly instead of obeying the proper hierarchy. This better be important. Okay. And your father is going to use a legendary action.
That's okay. Yeah, he did like straight up call Matsuhiro in front of his dad so his dad could see.
Yes. So yeah. Foolish boy. Does a 28 hit you, Thrax?
Oh god, yeah, oh yeah. Oh, Even if I boost my AC and add a shield, that hits.
6 plus 5... slashing damage. 9. Shit.
9, okay.
9 points of slashing damage. And... Hanoka! There are 3 champions and Thrax's dad. Who do you want to punch?
Everybody!
Just tell me who you punch, who you really, really punch. No, I'm kidding. How are you going to punch everybody?
I don't know, it was just the first thing that came to mind.
Thrax's dad is the closest target. Of course, you could, if you want, summon a Jade Lotus creature.
We do need to block that door, too, guys. So champions don't get in here with angels.
I choose you, Plumbo.
Are you going to have here... Yeah, so Columbo is going to go out and immediately foosh them with Ice Breath.
Yes. That sounds like a spectacular plan.
It does, doesn't it? So,
Do I roll for that?
they have to make a con save. Plus, the champions have a +6, and boosh. 8, 11, 19. Only the 19 passes. Do 8d10 cold damage. Please. $46. So each of the champions... Well, 2 of them take 46, 1 of them takes 23, because he passed. Very nicely done. And if you want to close the door, leaving Columbo on the other side to tackle the champions, by all means do. Though, it would probably be wise to allow Prior to have line of sight to the champions also.
Then I shall leave the door be.
Okay, Prior, your turn. Prior.
Also, you guys heard him call Matsuhiro too. But everyone heard that.
Mm-hmm. They wouldn't have heard you reply, though. The reply that the dragon gave you. But they also would have seen your father respond, "Foolish boy," and try to cut you down with his greatsword. Yes.
So there's the 3 champions.
The 3 champions.
And then Thrax's dad is engaged with him.
Thrax is fighting his daddy.
Okay. Well, I will help
Lord
Hanoka with...
Danketsu. Go on.
I will attack with Hanoka on the 3 champions.
You're going to... Okay, so the 3 champions are currently 60 feet away. Hanoka produced Columbo and had Columbo spit at them with ice.
Hmm.
Is it safe to assume my skeleton is gone? Why would your skeleton be gone?
Pretty sure it lasts 24 hours.
Yeah, they're under your control for 24 hours. They don't stop a... Yeah.
So do you have to roll initiative for that?
No, he can act on you, on your turn, right after you. He's a skeleton, he's not going to be able to do much. Now, if you did Jade Lotus him, then you could train him up.
So, how far away are the champions, sorry?
60 feet, with their great swords drawn.
Okay. I will move towards them 30 feet and draw my halberd. And then tell them that this is their one warning to back down before I summon Self.
Hand over the Mazoku, and there will be no trouble.
We are under the Emperor's protection.
serve Lord Danketsu?
Well, he no longer serves Matsuhiro or the Emperor.
We will hear that from the lips of the dragon. Not
Said was you're in trouble.
Mhm.
That's literally all I said. Stating the obvious. Oh, is that why he wants to kill me?
That's why he wants to kill you. Yes. Anyway, if Prior is holding his action, then it is Blood Dancer's turn.
I'm summoning Cell.
You're summoning Cell. Okay. And so he's doing what?
He will stand beside me and hold his action.
Okay. Blood Dancer.
Blood Dancer's got to be careful here because if he doesn't tread carefully and he harms anyone, he can get accused of assault.
Mm-hmm. But there does seem to be a bit of a mutiny going on here. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like you're kind of fun.
It it really does. He does want to stab him.
You're gonna.
But heat metal will hurt more.
Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Yeesh.
So you're gonna cast heat metal.
Yeah.
on
But can I
Thrax's
do
head.
it? Should I do it on the armor or his sword?
Do his armor. He can't get it. It's not going to be easy to doff his plate armor.
Good point. Okay. Much as I would personally like to shove the pointy end of my weapon into you, sir, I'm not that stupid. Heat metal.
So, cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell. And until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. Yeah, you don't know if you're on the right side of this yet. Can you roll the 2d8 damage, please, Blood Dancer?
Don't worry, guys. If anyone gets in trouble, Thrax will take the full blame because it was him that technically initiated the attack.
15 points of damage. Okay. Hot. Cooking in his armor. And let's have General Danketsu make another legendary action. Thraxios, could you make a wisdom save, please?
Oh, wisdom save. Oh, shiza. Yes. Yeah, actually, not that one.
Bonus action inspiration.
You can't do that.
Plus... Nah, yeah,
Okay.
Eventually you can do it as a reaction, but
Can't do it
that's
as a
not to like
reaction.
super high level. You can't. They can eventually, can't you? As a bard, it's level like 16 or something. But I thought you could
Yeah,
eventually.
something like that.
It's like super late game. And I have nothing to help this. Oof. Let's see. 9.
You are frightened of your daddy until the end of his next turn.
That is a-okay. He didn't plan on... Brighton's just the one you can't move any closer, right?
You can't move any closer, and you have disadvantage on attacks against him. Well, as long as you have disadvantage on attacks, as long as you can see him.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You have the Emperor's Blessing. You're absolutely right. So, Larry.
I don't like this. I really don't, because I want to intimidate, therefore we don't go and hurt anyone, but we've already slashed blood, so
Yeah, the combat has begun. But you could, if you wanted to, you could do your Tales from Beyond. Or you could...
Well, I now have a better idea.
Go on.
I may be wearing quite the nice crown, but it seems like you're missing yours. And I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on, Thaxius' dad.
Wisdom save, yes?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck!
Fail.
Alright. Indomitable. I'm gonna try this again.
You only do it on... Is it... I thought it was... Never mind.
Reaction, you can do it like 3 times a day or something. It's something crazy.
It's 3 times.
3 times a day.
Yeah, it's not a reaction.
Alright.
It's just 3 times a day you can do it. So...
Alright.
Yeah. Cross fingers and 6.
You'll fail.
Okay. So... Yeah. Let me check the wording of the spell. Crown of Madness. So, target is charmed. Twisted crown of jagged iron appears on his head and madness glows in his eyes. The charmed target, you must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are in its reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the target or the spell ends. And they can make another wisdom save at the end of each turn. Okay. Is that how you're doing, Larry? Or are you going to bonus action command your skeleton to do something?
I'm gonna bonus action, have my skeleton...
Sorry.
I'm gonna command my skeleton to, go ahead and grab one of my Jade Lotuses. The one I want him to grab in the thing is the one of the Ifrit.
We
are high enough level now.
You're gonna have your skeleton summon your Ifrit Jade Lotus.
Because I think it's to my thing, right? Because he's just doing it for me, right? It doesn't go to... Because I'm commanding...
Yeah. I'll allow it, because that's fun. Alright, so this is a CR11 creature. Good job you are now, too.
Yep.
Okay. But technically, the skeleton's summoning it. The Ifrit turns around and attacks the skeleton.
I thought we were okay.
No, it has to be you. If your creature summons it, it summons under their control.
Mm-hmm.
And that would definitely change my... Okay.
Is it arguable that that's something he would have known before throwing out his Jade Lotus, Anthony?
Yeah, do you want to rethink that strategy?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna have my skeleton clack towards the, those champions.
I mean, you could have, taking the Jade Lotus is it wouldn't have a, okay. I was trying to think of some way where, you could just have the skeleton run over it and unleash the Ifriti, next to the champions, and it doesn't matter if the skeleton gets cut down because you can just animate him again. But
Well, I can't do it, after I haven't rested yet. So,
can you take and use the Jade Lotus to do the use an action on a specified thing, like a trigger?
Well, he
Like
doesn't.
they can set it up to release as soon as the Jade Lotus itself is within, say, 10 feet of an enemy.
Use it like a
Hand it off
grenade.
to the skeleton and then send them in.
He doesn't have that. Maybe, but Larry doesn't have an action left.
Okay, it's just that was my one thought is do the
It's an interesting
trigger
idea, but Larry would need an action to do that.
Yeah, that's my best thought on that as a trigger.
Yeah. All right. So, Larry, what do you want to use your bonus action for? Or the skeleton's action for?
Oh,
just have him
have
run over
him,
to the
you know,
champions?
Yep.
Is he just
And,
going to...
give it attack.
Is he going to use...
Attack if you can.
Okay, he's got a 30-foot movement, I think. And then he could dash 30 feet. But then he would have no action left to attack. Or he...
Well, that'll be fine.
Or he can move 30 feet and hold his action.
Yeah, let's hold the action, I guess. I've never tried holding, so let's see what holding does.
Okay. So basically, as soon as somebody comes within reach of his fists, he's going to punch. Bony punch. Okay. The champions. We are the champions.
Well,
They're going to stay put and summon the Devas. The Devas will then fly over to the rest of the party. And if the skeleton wants to use its hold action and make an opportunity attack as the angels pass by, he can.
So the attack of opportunity and the action, you said?
So he can make 2 unarmed strikes
Alright,
as a skeleton.
I don't know the stat block for a skeleton, so I'm just assuming...
Bringing him up.
Eh,
I'm saying
thank you.
unarmed strike because he didn't actually have any weapons. But yeah. So it
Other than the broken shard, so yeah. Well, yeah, he had to drop it. So, yeah. So it's a d20 plus nothing.
It's d20
Oh,
plus
plus
2.
I was thinking of the damage. Yep, the d20 plus 2. Here we go! Wait, I think RR2, because it's 2 iterations.
2 iterations of d20 plus 2.
Yeah.
18 and 11. The 18 does hit, but it does 1 point of non-magical bludgeoning damage, which the Deva is resistant to, so 0.
Oh, I thought the one can't get any worse than 1, so.
Alright. The Deva. So let's have one of them. One of them is going to touch General Danketsu.
Could they have fit into the room with them 2 blocking the door?
Oh. This is
And there'd be the rest of us, too.
Who's blocking the door specifically?
Well, Klombo would have been in the hallway, and I think he's a
Klombo.
huge creep.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
Hanoka
yeah.
and Pryor, and the Black Abishai.
Fuck it, let's have all 3 of them try to smite Klombo. Because he's in their way. And they're trying to get to Blood Dancer. And they will do what they must. Boosh. And Klombo has an AC of 17, so 1, 2, 3, 4 of those hit.
Yeah.
And that's 4d6 plus 16 plus 16d8 of radiant damage. 87
Is that on me?
on Clumbo.
Ah, phew.
So
Poor Columbo!
179 minus 87. Yeah, so and Prior can, well, Prior can make an opportunity attack and So can use his held action. Go for it. Ruh-roh. By the way, Columbo has 92 hit points left. 25 hits.
And I will add in a level 3 Divine Smite. That would be 48, I believe.
Of radiant damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So half it.
Do I get a reaction?
No.
Okay.
30 points of damage.
Okay, it should be 26. You can
26.
do half the 1d8.
Aha. Where did my...
And then So gets his re-attack.
Okay. Go for it. Same target?
Yeah.
Only the 23 hits. $19 points of damage. That's all magical, yeah?
Yes.
Woot. Okie dokie. Thraxios.
All right.
Oh shit, I actually haven't got a... I didn't roll
Lord, that actually needs a turn, yeah.
for... Okay. Whereabouts is he? He's not 19 in the initiative order. Okay. So, Thrax, it's your turn, and then it's your daddy.
All right. Well, Rex is going to rinse, wash, repeat. Silas is going to nibble his dad's bunghole. Oh god, 14 doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Nope.
All right, that is A-okay. Actually, I should have cast Sanctuary, but that's okay. He's just gonna look at his dad. No, it's a shame. Our family could have been a great thing in this world. And that's it.
We are. Well, actually, right now he's... Yes.
Actually, does Starks have a spell he can cast on himself as an action? Oh, yeah, sure. Shield of Faith. Why not? You know, I got a 21 AC. It didn't help me last time. Probably won't help me again. I am the great Cornwall.
Yes, he did say nibbled his butthole. Yes.
You have a real delicate ego if you're offended by me, of all people.
You represent everything that is wrong with this world. But anyway, If Thrax is done,
Mm-hmm.
then Blood Dancer gets to command your dad to attack somebody.
I had heat metal on him.
Oh, sorry, not it. It was
Me.
Larry. It was
Lash.
Larry that is doing the Crown of Madness on him. So Larry gets to choose who Thraxis' dad attacks. Now he can't move yet. He has to attack first. So who's he going to swing his sword against? Bearing in mind that if you don't pick a target,
I don't. If I don't, he gets his own action.
then he gets to attack as normal. Yeah.
I think Silas has a better AC than Thraxius. So I swing at so I swing at.
No,
No, they got blocked.
the Davis can't get in the room.
Yeah, they're locked outside the room.
Tell him to attack himself.
Can't.
I can't.
Yeah, can't cause them to do a harmful action.
Yep. So I'll have him swipe at Silas because Silas is more tanky than Thrax is.
Yeah,
In my
so
mind.
a bit more health. Can't do much about it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I am the great Cornelia. That's stuck in my head now. Oh, great heavens. Yeah, those hit.
23 and 29. So.
You know, I've got to ask, is that weapon magical?
No.
Then no damage.
Haha!
Silas is immune. This sneaky little shit is so good.
That's why I did it.
He probably would have, realistically, but. Yeah.
Probably not in his study, prepped for he got attacked.
Mm-hmm. He just picked whatever one was closest to him at the time. So. Yeah.
Do I make him move after this, or is it just I
No,
get to control his action?
He can move himself, and he chooses to remain here.
I say, will he be honorable and face his son, or will he run?
He is. He's still standing within 5 feet of you, isn't he?
Perfect.
Hanukkah. Hi, Toby.
My turn.
Yes. What would you like to do?
I am going to go after the one that attacked Klombo.
Okay. So you're going to leap over your frost salamander and stab an angel.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. I say terrified.
Great axe.
Yes.
Okay. And you have 2 attacks, so 2 iterations of d20 plus 7. With advantage if you'd like to go reckless.
Yes. Double because I'm a pirate.
Double R, yes. In the arms of an angel. Anyway, both of those hit.
I'm sorry, Angel.
You do 2d12 plus 16 points of damage. Yeah, wait, actually, is it 16 or did you already include the... Okay, I think that already includes the rage bonus, so it would be 2d12 plus 12.
Plus 2. I'll take it.
25 points of non-magical...
Do I have a legendary action?
Not yet. Sorry.
Damn. So now I'm stuck there.
You can fall back if you want, but the David will probably get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, fudgicle sticks. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Hope for the best.
Okay. prior.
Did Combo go?
Oh yeah, Clumbo gets to do something as well. So Clumbo is within 5 feet of this bastard. Would Clumbo like to use his multi-attack?
Yes.
So that would be 5 iterations of D20 plus 9. For a bite. Claw, 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 claw.
D20 plus what, sorry?
9.
9.
9. Okay. And the Deva has an AC of 17, so 2 of those hit. 2 claws. 2d6 plus 10. $21. Half to 10, sadly. It's still pretty good.
While Klombo's doing that, can he scoop me up and put me on his back?
If you wanted to, you could have your leap into combat be actually a leap onto the back of Klombo. And then swing your axe. Sweet. Okay. Now it's Prior's turn. Unless Klombo is moving at all. Sorry? Well, this is still the...
How far away?
This is the same melee. In fact, they've been targeting the same Deva that you and So attacked. So, yeah. Hit him.
How far away are the others? There's the 3 total, right?
There are 3 Deva that are that were all within 5 feet of Klombo.
Okay.
So
I'm going to use my Abjure the Extraplanar.
Abjure the Extraplanar. Is that a wisdom save?
Yes.
So that's for the Devas.
1 failed.
And that's for Klombo.
Is Klombo from a different plane?
Aberrations, Celestials, Fae, and Fiends.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was actually thinking he's a Jade Lotus creature. His natural habitat is a demi-plane inside the Jade Lotus.
Yeah, the one Deva fails, so he is turned.
Turned? He doesn't get banished, he just runs?
Yeah, it's a turn.
Cool. Alright. And, but Klombo's also turned, right?
What is Klombo?
Klombo is a frost salamander, but he's technically from a demiplane.
If he's Aberrations, Celestial, Fae, or Fiend.
Okay, so
It
no.
affects him.
Alright then. I was just thinking it was anything from another dimension. Never mind. Alright then.
I did too.
No, it's specific creature types because it's the Paladin specials, but not undead.
Okay. Super! Blah. So yeah, Klombo's fine. But one of the angels is going to run when it gets the opportunity to.
And then So gets his turn.
Yes.
And he is going to target the one we've been targeting.
Poke. Hi, Toby. 21, 19, and 23. All of them hit.
But
27. Magical?
yeah, it's force and acid.
Cool. So no radiant this time.
No.
You're learning. Cool. Just a quick question about the abjure of the extraplanar. Does it still affect them if they are immune to being charmed or frightened?
That is a question of whether or not turned status that would be a charmed effect.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Abjure the extraplanar as yeah. Doesn't say frightened, it says turned. Yeah. Okay then.
I mean, I know the two are different because turned, they specifically have to run away on their turn.
Yes. Okay then. Well, there are some spells that cause you to be frightened, and while you are frightened, you have to run. But yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was prior, and so Blood Dancer's turn.
Yeah. I'm still concentrating on the heat metal.
Yep. So as a bonus action, you can do another 2d6 of Bernie.
I thought it was 2d8.
Let me double check.
Let's check. I'll just have to re-roll if it's 2d6.
No, you're right. It's 2d8. 9 points of damage.
Alright, what should I do for my main action? Because I don't want to get too close. I could take the dodge action.
You could.
Let's see, I do have a crossbow, though.
A crossbow. A very angry bow.
Yes. Can I use my angry bow?
If you want to. You're going to try and shoot a diva.
Yeah.
Go on then.
You know, you're sentient. You don't have to listen to this guy. You know I'm innocent. Does a 14 hit?
It's only cross, it's not raging. 14 does not hit. 14 does not hit a Deva.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to tell the Deva, you're sentient. You don't have to listen to this guy.
You want to roll persuasion?
Yeah. Persuasion. Persuasion D20 plus 7. Okay. Nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of reaction do I get when I say, you're sentient, you don't have to listen to this guy? You know I'm innocent.
No Mazoku is innocent.
I flip him off.
Okay. Larry!
Yes. I'm here now.
What you doing,
My-
Larry?
Alright, since my focus has to be on my spell, so I don't get an action for that, due to what the thing says for Crowd of Madness.
Yep, you gotta maintain your concentration. So you can't cast another
Yep.
concentration spell.
And I can't use an action to cast a spell either.
Why not?
Because in the thing of Crowd of Madness, it says, on your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the target.
Ah, fair enough. Yes.
I read the things!
Read the things! Good. Good.
Alright. Alright. So, since I can't use anything there, that means I can't use Lotus things either, but what I can do is Inspire.
Yes. Who do you intend to inspire?
To the people in the forefront, let's give it to...
I would give it to Thraxios.
I mean, if you want to give it to people, that's okay. That's okay. I have an idea. I just can't guarantee it'll work.
If you have an idea, that means you need my help, so I will inspire you.
So you get to add a D8 to your next roll, if you wish.
Okay.
And
Inspire!
so, what form does your bardic inspiration take? Do you sing? Do you give an inspirational quote? Do you play a chord on a lute that reminds them of a fight song? What do you want to? What's the flavor of your bardic inspiration?
Well, you can play his own tune with, with his hand drum, or since I imagine it's also mightily spirit based.
You haven't thought about this, have you?
I have not, because I never thought, it's either thinking of, he plays the music to go into, with his tune, or the fact that, since he's a spirit bard, couldn't he just, like hold up his skull in the air and just, some type of spirit essence just, kind of rush into go on, guidance into a sense, or...
So the guidance is actually a spiritual guidance from an ancestor that is gonna basically improve their chances of hitting. Okay, that works. That's a good way of doing it. I like that. All right then. Creepy as fuck, but cool.
Well, it's a spirit bard. It's gotta be creepy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So that was Larry, and now it's the champions. We are the champions.
My friends.
No.
We'll keep on fighting till the end. Okay. Okay. Use your spirit. Yes, you do. So, yes, the champions. So, they are going to march forward 30 feet and hold their actions. Actually, one of them's just going to make a point and put the skeleton down, I think. Let's see if he succeeds in that endeavor.
Whenever I think of the skeleton, I just think of a squirrel jumping at a tree trying to get a nut off of it. And it's just like, stop, let me get it.
Okay, so the skeleton has an AC of 13, so all of those get through. And it's got 13 hit points, so let's see. No. 66 plus 15 and another 66. Yeah, I think that skeleton's down. Smashed to bits.
Oh no, my skeleton! Well, it was their skeleton, but still I kind of used it. Still, feel bad for him. How do you even name him?
Listen.
And then the Davers. Spooky, no!
Oh, no, hearts.
Oh yeah, one of the Davers flies directly away from Prior, flying and dashing, so 180 feet. But the other two continue to try and remove Columbo from the battlefield. "25, 24, 21, and 26. All of those hit. "46 plus 16 plus 16 d8 of radiant. 108 points of damage. I'm pretty sure Columbo has just returned to his Jade Lotus, which means, of course, Hanoka, who was sitting on it, gets dumped on the ground and is now prone.
How much damage did Columbo take?
Columbo took 108 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, he's so down.
Yeah. So Columbo disappears out from underneath you and you kind of just hit the floor.
And now I'm
ass first. Sorry?
and now I'm knocked unconscious.
No, you're not unconscious.
Oh.
You're just prone.
Prone.
Which means, in this case, sat on the floor. Okay, so that was the champion's turn. Now it's Thrax. What does Thrax do? Thraxios.
He is going to second, he's going to look at his dad and smile. Not really smile, but kind of just like shake his head sadly.
Mm-hmm.
How long until you think Lord Matsuhiro gets here? I hate to say this, Father, but people like you are why we have failed so far. People continuously stand in the way of unity. And once again, Silas is going to nibble. Come on, Silas, fuck him at this time.
So Thraxios isn't actually attacking his father. He's letting Silas do it.
Nope, he hasn't attacked his father a single time.
I will show the dragon that you have been corrupted by foolish ideas. He will stand behind me as he has done. And
That's
all of
an
our
18.
bloodline. An 18.
I don't know the AC of plate armor, so I don't know if that hits or not.
Yes, it does.
Okay, but
Con save.
yes, sir. 11 points of damage.
14.
Yes. That's another nibble. I need another
That's
con
okay.
save, please.
Another con save. I forget that you don't roll all the hits at once like everyone else does.
Well, he would hit, but it's his dad, and he's kind of just more saddened by this.
17.
Passes.
Not one of those Star Wars fights where you just attack each other.
So
Yeah.
altogether that was 22.
Yeah, in all, I think so, yeah. Man, okay. Yep, stuff Shield of Faith, so I can't cast anything concentration-wise. Yep. Alright. And you're just waiting for Lord Matsuhiro to get here at this point. And it's not going to be pleasant, but necessary things.
Okay. And since Larry is still concentrating on Crown of Madness, you get to pick who your host pokes with his sword.
And since it doesn't do much damage, it doesn't do any damage to Silas, he's just gonna,
Swing at Silas again?
just stab, stab.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm not touching you, not touching you.
No point in even rolling it, because he doesn't do any damage anyway. But at the end of his turn...
Are you getting that 20?
He's gonna try and snap out of this if he can. 12. That doesn't defeat your spell save DC, does it?
It does not. The spell save DC is, I think, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 16.
Cool. Alright. So turn passes to Hanoka. You're gonna poke the Deva again. You're gonna attack the angel.
I am.
Go on. Go squish an angel.
Now I'm extra mad.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get up off the floor first. 2 iterations.
That's why I'm mad.
2 iterations of D20 plus 7.
And can I go reckless yet?
Yes. So you can do so with advantage.
Advantage.
Advantage! And both of those hit an angel. Boop, 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 boop.
2d10 plus...
2d12 plus 12.
Oh. Oops. That's right.
That's right. Thought you were Canadian, not Irish.
I'm originally Scottish, so it kind of fits.
Fair. What clan? Do you know?
McLaren clan.
Nice. Would you like to roll the damage? There we go. Fantastic.
Yes.
23. Which is
Our
hard.
puppy apparently wants to play.
Puppies like to play. Every little hips. And... Prior. Oh. Unless... Yeah, it's prior. Because... Clumbo's out. That made somebody very upset.
Yeah. I was just about to say that too.
So I'm going to bonus action Wrathful Smite,
Wrathful Smite.
and I'm going to do a smack on the Deva.
Woo. And one of those hits. Can you guess which?
Can you pull up the Wrathful Smite?
Wrathful's a spell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Next time you hit a melee with a melee weapon during the spell's duration, Your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a wisdom save or be frightened of you. They're immune to being frightened, so...
Yeah, the extra 1d6 is better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, the 15 davers are weird, so you have to roll low to hit them. What? 9.
And now it's time for Soul. And I'm going to get him to
Bah, bah.
cast his Creeping Darkness around the champion.
Bah, bah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's getting pretty vocal. So yeah, the champions are now covered in darkness.
Ew.
And then I think that's all he can do for right now. Unless he can move without getting an opportunity attack on him. But I think he's too close to the Devas right now. Oh, wait. Bonus action, disengage.
Nice.
And then I'll go fly into the darkness.
Superb. Okay. Well then. So, it would then be Blood Dancer's turn. What's Blood Dancer going to do?
I'm gonna keep my concentration on the heat metal.
Go on.
You know,
2d8.
I really don't want to kill my friend's dad. Or hurt him. Please don't make me hurt you.
I am not forcing your hand.
You're the one that's trying to kill me.
I was trying to imprison you and teach you a lesson.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You are Mazoku.
That's not a good enough reason to imprison me, sir.
You are insolent.
He's a
Insolent?
racist.
And deviant.
What?
And lawless.
I've literally been drawing pictures in my room. I haven't caused you any trouble.
You've been plotting against us. She admits.
No.
He admits it from his own lips.
I was drawing pictures of performances I want to do in the future. I'm a performer.
Debauchery.
I'm not even a good liar. That's a lie. He's a pretty good liar.
I was going to
I'm a
say
great liar.
passive deception of 17 on that one. All right.
Hold on. I haven't done my damage yet.
Do your
Hit him with the
thing.
crossbow.
Hit me with
Okay.
your best shot. Now you are actually in the room. You are actually in the same room as Thraxis' dad. If you wanted to just attack him.
Yeah, if I get too close, he will point that very sharp sword at me.
Except Larry gets to pick who he attacks every turn at the moment.
Then I can get closer.
Yes.
Yay! Alright,
Then I
then
get
I
to choose to
will.
make him waste his turn every time. It's great.
Hi, Tommy.
Okay. So that's...
What you gonna do?
Let's see, I've got Blade Flourish. What does that do again?
That allows you a couple of different features, actually.
Oh, I've got 2 weapons style fighting, that's it.
Yeah, but Blade Flourish does some fun stuff as well. If you do a defensive flourish, you can expend one of your bardic inspiration die to cause the weapon to deal extra damage to the target you've hit. The damage equals the number you rolled on the bardic inspiration die, and you also add the number to your AC until the start of your next turn. Slashing flourish works in a similar way.
I think I'll use defensive because it gives me the extra armor class.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a 26... Oh, I have the special attack thingy when I get a 19.
That's a crit, yes. But the 10 doesn't hit. Do you have any way to give yourself advantage?
No, I don't have a familiar to give myself advantage.
Okay.
I've been tempted to, but I don't want to create another Seaman Key.
Fair. So. And
Sorry.
you actually... Anyway, so you actually have an extra attack as well.
Yeah, I will roll for that.
Because that was your main attack and your offhand attack, right?
Yeah.
You also have an extra attack on top.
Mm-hmm. $23.
That one hits as well. So with your rapier, you're doing a total of 2d8 plus 8 points of damage. And if you're doing the defensive flourish as well, you can roll a d8 and add that.
I get, what was it? When I get a certain dice roll, I've got savage attacks. So does that mean I do extra d8 damage?
Savage attacks?
Yeah. I think it's because he's a half-orc.
Okay. So it's barbarians. It's okay. So, why'd you get crits on 19s again?
Half-orc? I think
No.
they get crits on 19 and 20s. Or is it just 20s?
They half orc. Come on. Okay, so as a half orc, you have menacing, which gives you proficiency in intimidation. You have relentless endurance, which means if you get dropped to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead, once per long rest. And savage attacks. When you score a critical hit in a melee weapon attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice 1 additional time and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit. But I don't believe that your 8 levels of Bard or 3 levels of Ranger allow you to crit on a 19.
Okay, that's fine. So it's just 2d8 plus
So it's
another d8.
2d8 plus 8 and an additional d8 from your defensive flourish. Yeah.
22.
Nice.
And my armor class temporarily increases to... Let's see, I've got another 3.
17.
Yep, it temporarily increases to 17. But that's just for like a turn, isn't it?
Yeah. Until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. Larry.
Yes.
What are you doing,
Alright.
Larry?
Has Thraxius used his inspiration die?
Did Thraxius use his inspiration? I think he did. Well, actually,
Yeah.
Thrax didn't do an attack. Or a skill check. So Thrax still has his bardic inspiration die.
Okay, so he says that. How many people can I inspire? Am I able to go? Am I able to like give it to another person if they
I
haven't
think you
used
can
it? Or...
I think you can only inspire one person at a time.
Do
Right?
up to like 4 people, and then you need to get another long rest. I think you've already used 2.
I used
So
to. I'm just
far.
not sure if I can inspire another person. That's different from
Yeah,
Thraxius.
you can inspire another person.
Okay. All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and give it.
Creature
I
can
wanna make sure I'm not
a
breaking.
creature can only have one bardic inspiration at a time. Okay, so yeah, you can have multiple creatures. Okay, so who else are you going to inspire?
Since they're running out doing stuff, let's give it to Pryor. Give it to give it to the man to go
paladin.
ahead and
Okay, go on then. What do you, and for your action, of course, you're maintaining your crown.
Even
of
them
madness.
swiping.
Okay.
I'm being annoying because that's what my goblin's good for. Right, so that would be my 3rd inspiration done.
You're still in the room, technically, with Thraxis' father, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Spell doesn't say anything about legendary actions.
Well, they are actions, so I don't think they do anything about it. So yeah. Yeah, must use his action. It doesn't say anything about it.
Ah, not one. So he tries to take a swing at Larry and ends up hurting himself. Doing 14 points of damage to himself.
I think you were trying to go ahead and swing for your son, but realizing that's I'm kind of shorter than most people his height.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. He swung at you, and the sword ended up swinging right round and hitting me in the shoulder.
Down here.
All right. The champions. Ow. Okay.
Sorry.
Why are you saying sorry?
Oh, I thought you could hear the honking car.
I can now. I thought you were apologizing because I repositioned myself in my chair because I've been sitting a lot. I've been doing a lot of driving this weekend.
Oh, I thought the honking was hurting your ears, so I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's my butt hurt. My butt is complaining from being in a sitting position so much. But anyway,
I get that.
No reason to get butt hurt.
Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we're gonna have the champions come and give the Davers some support, namely by attacking. Oh, actually, they're in the darkness right now, aren't they? Prior, you put the champions in darkness, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm. So they would be groping around in the darkness. Half movement. And okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have them move and dash. So they come they move a total of 30 feet, which I believe will bring them out of the darkness, but without an action left to attack anybody. Okay. But the Davers, does the one that's running have to keep running until it can no longer see you, or how does that work again? Turn for a minute, okay. So yes, just has to keep going for a minute. Well, that's annoying. They're just out of the fight. Couldn't get away. All right. 4d20 plus. Let's have them focus their attacks on Hanoka. And since she attacked them with advantage, they get advantage right back. And Hanoka's AC is 14, so all of those hit. Prepare for ouch. I assume that Hanoka's raging, right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, just dealing with shit.
Oh no, real life shit?
Yeah.
Come with me to the world of imagination.
That's
Leave all the...
Emergency
what
hugs.
Rod's thinking right now. Get out of the real world.
Yeah, yeah. Escape the real world. Ah, fuck. Oh. Too many R's.
Emergency hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the hugs.
So Hanoka only takes 45 points of damage because she's raging.
Larry also sends hugs.
How much, sorry?
Half of 90 is 45.
45. I totally thought you said 59.
Nope, 45. 45. Okay. So that's them done. And then turn passes to Thraxios.
Would he have a rough guess how long it would take Lord Matsuhiro to fly here so he knows whether or not he needs to start beating his father to unconsciousness?
More than a minute.
Alright, so time to start beating his father unconscious.
More than 10 minutes of combat.
Well. Sounds like they're in need of aid out there, so we'll have Silas attempt to knock his father back out. So, nibble. 22 hit.
22 does hit.
Concept, please.
Can save. That's it. Come on. 9. Using my last Indomitable.
Okay.
Nat
Passes.
20.
24 hit.
24 hits.
Alright, con save.
$22.
Passes. 7 more points of damage.
So 16 points of damage. No. 14 points of damage taken altogether.
Yep, 14. I'm still frightened, so if I swing, I get disadvantage. It's a good thing I won't attack. Untolleth of the Dead.
Actually, the frightened foe is only till the end of his next.
Oh, so I'm.
You're
Oh,
not
so I'm not frightened. Oh, okay.
You're not frightened.
Why not? I suck and don't hit for any damage, but we can try. It's sad when my wizard has a higher plus to hit than my fighter. 24.
24 hits.
9.
9 points of damage.
And then he's leaning back slightly. Guys, just get back in the room. It'll be a little bit easier if we can kind of bottleneck him a bit better. And yeah, do we become an asshole? That's the new question. Asshole, non-asshole, and no, we won't be an asshole right now. Nope, we'll just wait. Alright, yep, that's it. Can you hold a free action?
Can you hold a free action? What are you thinking?
Well, the reason I'm asking is because if so, it'd be funny if he could hold an action surge, because it's a free action.
You can do an action surge.
I don't know because I've never tried it. He's not going to do it yet. He's just waiting to see if the angels start pushing him back more. Because if so, he was going to hold his free action surge, throw Ishigaki behind the angels, and have him just start wailing. But if not, then he will just that's his turn.
That's you trying to decide whether or not to be an asshole.
Yep.
Okay. Champion. Well, actually, no, not the champion. The boss. The boss gets to do stuff. Except he doesn't get to do stuff because he's still got the Crown of Madness. Larry, who's he going to smite? Who's he going to poke?
He's gonna poke Silas.
Which, of course, is gonna do no damage. Okay. Bastardo. Hanoka. Oh, actually, before then, he gets to try and snap out of. Yes! He's no longer crowned! Woo! Yeah! Okay.
Sadness.
Guess he realizes someone has action search.
And I'm in action surging range. I'm in attack range.
Larry has action surge. Hanoka. Are you going to attack the angels again?
Yes.
Go ahead and attack the angels again. Two iterations of D20 plus 7.
Thank you.
No,
and I'm going to go reckless.
With advantage.
Advantage!
Advantage!
Many exclamation points.
Too many exclamation points.
Too excited.
She just can't hide it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Okay, so both of those hit. In fact, you get a crit. Do you have brutal criticals yet? Do you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, yeah. So that is going to be 4d12 plus 12.
D12 plus 12?
4d12 plus 12.
Oh.
For 31. And getting close. Okay. Ooh, wrong character. Sure. Still same result though.
That means we're getting close on Thrax's dad, folks.
No. Nah. He's bloody, but he's not done.
Oh, yeah, he's probably still got like a dumb amount of hit points left.
Yeah. And would... Yeah, so that's Hanoka's turn. Prior. Prior.
The Deva's move.
What did you say?
How the Devas move.
They surrounded Hanoka and were smacking her with maces. The one of course that you abjured is now like 360 feet away. But
yeah. So remember the last time we had this work successfully? And then we had to chase him down. So I will go and attack whichever one is more injured.
okay.
Would I be close enough to get my advantage from my pack tactics?
Yes. Woo! Both of those hit. Got some trouble with OBS. Oh, it reconnected. Did we see any... Don't think there was any interruption in the stream. Let's find out. Okay, yeah, it looks like it sorted itself. Woo! Okay. How did it? Yeah, it's good. Okay. So. Meow. So you did 28 more points of damage to the injured Deva. Okay.
And so we'll be targeting anyone still inside the darkness.
They all left the darkness.
I figured as much. So, chase them with it.
But that Deva has gone back to his Jade Lotus. There's only one Deva in melee with Hanoka now.
Did they go towards or away from his dad?
Sorry, what?
The champions, did they move towards or away from
the champions moved in a position to try and attack with the intention of attacking you and so, but because they had to get out of the darkness first, they didn't have any actions left to do it. So the champions, all three of them, are pretty close to Prior and So. Well, to Prior, because So was in the darkness. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to move the darkness as my bonus action.
Okay.
So that it's either on top of them or overlapping with So and them.
Okay, overlap. Okay, so the champions are once more caught in the darkness.
Yes,
Are you going to try and catch the angel, the remaining Deva in that bubble too?
No. If I remember from our last encounter, it's useless against them.
Okay. And
I will attack the closest one.
okay then.
He gets advantage, I'm guessing.
Yes, because darkness. Yeah.
Oh.
They can't see him.
You like to surprise us with something that they can see in the darkness, so.
No, the champions can't see in the darkness. No. That would be silly. So the 20 and the 26 hit.
Alright. 3.
25 points of damage. Groovy. And now it's Blood Dancer.
Answer is going to say. And what are you even going to do when you arrest me, huh?
Leave you there to rot.
I am doing heat metal damage.
12.
And now I'm doing my normal body attacks.
Body attacks.
Yes. 20 plus 7. Alright. Do those hit?
No.
Sadness.
Okay.
You have some serious personal issues you need to work out, sir.
You dare question someone of a draconic line? Have it you!
Just because you're dragonkin doesn't mean you have the right to treat people however the hell you want, sir.
You only believe so because you're Mizoku. Splat! 18, does it hit?
Let me check. I think it does. Yeah, it hits.
So you take 16 points of slashing damage.
Ow, that hurts, sir.
That's the idea! I'm sorry, but I agree with the chaotic one. Then you were a traitor to your clan! Alright. So. Sorry, buddy. Larry. You no longer
So using that social etiquette thing you taught me, it's not working.
Alright.
You know, Crown of Madness is off.
Well.
So that means you have an action available.
Indeed, I do.
In word and indeed you do.
Well, indeed, I do have an action. So, I'm gonna go ahead and
You didn't catch the reference. That's okay.
Sorry, I'm like, my head's one place, and I'm like trying to figure out my move, and I just finished eating. So,
Okay.
all right. Here we go. I'm gonna bring out Philip the Alep.
Philip the Alep. Philip the Alep.
Alrighty.
And Philip.
So that's out.
Hmm.
But then I'm going to action surge because
Mm-hmm.
I think I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
I think. So then, since I have an additional action, I'm going to then again cast Crown of Madness on him.
Fucking hell. Five. No. Oh,
You really should keep that hat back on you. It's well,
it suits
better
you.
suited on
It
you.
suits you. All right. So what's your Alip gonna do?
So it can go ahead and see since they are out of the darkness, right?
It can see. Actually, no. The three champions were put back in the darkness.
And the Devas are gone too.
No, one Deva is still visible.
All right,
And of
cool.
course, the boss himself.
Hmm. Well, let's see what I can do here. Well, let's start with mage armor. Let's do that first.
Okay.
Because I think that's gonna be my action right now. Because I want to make sure that he doesn't just go slashing at his policy doesn't come out.
Okay.
Since that's an action, I think that's how mage armor works.
So you're gonna have the Alip cast mage armor on himself.
Mage armor itself, since I think that's how it basically boosts up its AC. Because I think I always remember you said that I should go and cast that on itself.
Yeah, that brings his AC up from
Up to a lovely 15, I think, since it does 2.
13 plus its dex. It actually brings it up to a 17.
Oh, jeez.
So from a 13 to a 17. Yeah. For the next 8 hours. So yeah. So this spooky motherfucker has magical armor glowing around him now. But that's all it can do. So
Yep.
yeah. That all you got, Larry?
And since I can and I have a bonus action still free, I'm going to, as a bonus action, disengage from the Thraxis' dad.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to try to swipe at me and try to disrupt it.
Okay. The champions. Yeah, Thrax's dad is going to yell at one of the champions to fight hard, men. Fight for your very culture. And
You really shouldn't. Your boss is doing no damage at all. Kind of weak.
ignore their taunts. One weapon attack.
Don't work under such a weak ruler. What, boss? Whatever it is.
One of them is
There's some
going.
serious cult vibes here.
Well, they are
Serious what?
indoctrinated from birth. I mean,
There's cult, and then there's cult. Like, this is Matt's hero level of cult.
yeah, they're polar opposites, but just as extreme. But anyway, That does not, I assume, hit so in the darkness, right?
No, I believe his AC is 15. I'm going to double check quick.
Yeah, it actually should have been a straight roll because the disadvantage and advantage would have worked each other out. Okay, so now they're
Yeah,
gonna get
AC 15.
there. So that was an extra attack from the legendary action thingy command ally. These are their regular attacks, and it will be a disadvantage because it's darkness. Do any of those hit so?
5.
5 of them do?
Yes.
Yes. So 10d6 plus 25 and another 10d6 on top of that. 92 points of damage to so non-magical.
What kind of damage? Non-magical?
Non-magical slashing.
So half.
Yes. So that would be 46 points of damage. And then the Deva is going to keep attacking the Banjin because their chaotic nature is offensive as well. And she's in the way. 23 and 24, so 2d6 plus 8 plus 8d8. 22 points of damage to Hanoka. And now Thraxios.
Alright. Lorenz, watch the beat. It's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Alright. 11 points of damage and con save, please. Anthony, can I get that con
Yeah,
off?
I'm working on it. I'm sorry, I just have to write something down.
No, it's okay.
Nah. Oh shit, that was actually the wrong thing. Yeah.
This has all been magical damage, by the way, so if his dad has some stuff where he's like, magic doesn't work on me, it does, because this is all magic.
It doesn't. He doesn't have... I haven't given him anything extra. It's just basic shit. Okay, con save. D20 plus 8.
Yes.
13.
Passes. Damn. Need to take Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 22 to hit. Con save again, please. And 10 more points of damage. Ah, you rolled one higher than you needed to. Yeah, I don't have Bane. Damn, yeah, Bane's a little... I gotta swap out something for Bane at one point. Oh, well. Well, they look like they're doing fine. Right. I like it. Name plus... Bane Theology. There's 17 misses. Well... That is... Wait, is that the right... 4 plus... No, sorry. No, his Warhammer has a +7.
So that would have
Because
been
it's
an 18.
Yeah, it's 4 plus 7 plus strength, plus it's temporarily a +1 weapon,
So
so...
that would have hit.
Gotta love being able to make your own magic weapons on the fly. Not really on the fly, but you know.
4 damage.
Of magical bludgeoning in the face.
You're throwing away your everything. You'll be exiled for this.
It's okay. What matters more is that we make this world a better place than when we came in.
You're going to be the ruin of everything we've built.
If I'm to be the ruin, then hopefully one day I can be its resurrection.
Nice. Larry,
Yes, it's time.
who's he going to poke?
He's gonna poke Silas.
Nah. Boring.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
Hanoka.
being well.
Hanoka. Amandar. Hanoka.
I hear. I sorry. Angry baby.
Angry baby. Attack angel?
Yes!
Yeah, attack angel.
2 iterations, d20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7.
With
2.
advantage. Yeah.
2d20 plus 7 with advantage. And he'll take his bottle for daddy, but not for mommy. The usual.
Okay. What? Seth, what the heck does that have to do with anything?
You know, his father did no damage.
Okay. Anyway, the both of those will do damage to the Deva. So go ahead and do 2d12 plus 12, if you please. 24. Just half the 12, sadly, but still. Okay. And now it is Prior's turn. What will Prior do?
Tire's coming.
You.
Not really.
He's coming with assistance.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Lending him a hand, are we? Anyway.
And the scene from Toy Story pops into my head.
There's a hand job scene in Toy Story?
He takes and yells at Buzz to lend him a hand, so he throws his arm up at him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, Prior, what would you like to do?
I am going to attempt to persuade the champion.
There is a hooker in Toy Story. Go on then.
Yes, there is. Oh, fuck.
So what are you going to try and persuade one of the champion to do? The one that's standing in the darkness fighting against well, the 3 of them that are fighting against really. What are you going to try and convince them of?
I'm going to say that if you truly believe in the Matsuhiro clan and the Emperor's vision, you'll understand that our culture won't be affected and that following him will only get you killed or worse.
The only unity that's acceptable would be to conquer the other clans.
See, this guy's nuts. Matsuhiro himself is going to find out, and the Emperor's going to find out, and he's going to wipe out anyone involved with him.
Friendly reminder that does include me.
And I hear your mum's a lovely lady. I'd hate for her to get her.
Wait, where is Miss Thaxius? Miss, whatever your last name is.
Danketsu. Dank like dank memes. Etsu.
Yo, Miss Danketsu.
Danketsu.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course, I have to not want a persuasion roll.
Indeed.
Don't forget you also have your the bonus from my thing unless you used it. The inspiration.
Have you used the inspiration yet?
No, I have not.
It's gonna add
You
the
can roll-
D8, but still brings it up to a 16. The Emperor wants will change everything.
Only for the better. Matsuhiro will always be needed.
He
Of
would
course,
have a,
who else is going to protect people?
he would have us accept filth like the Mazoku and chaotic monsters like the Banjin.
I bathe, thank you very much.
I've learned that each clan has a role to play in our world. And if you can't see that, then you're as lost as the general is here.
You have been corrupted. You should
Well-
not have left the clan.
Isn't bad things necessary for good things to get better? Like a type of disease.
That is not what the Mazoku, what the Matsushita believe, though. They don't think that evil is necessary to make goodness count. They think that they are the basic.
They are the goodness.
They believe that they are the good, and it is their job to destroy the evil wherever it exists. Yes.
So I'm going to order So to finish them.
None
Give
of
them a chance.
They would be.
I don't
They
want
would
them
police
to-
all of Chaipan if they could. Anyway.
Well, I think they'll make great skeletons.
Anyway.
Unwavering loyalty and
So-
everything.
So prior, you used your action to try and convince them to flip, and they said, "No, you're being you are foolish for believing these lies." Basically, is So doing anything?
Yes, if they failed to be convinced, then So is attacking.
Okay.
Advantage, I'm guessing.
Yes, because
There's
it's
some-
dark and they can't see him. Yeah, you do realize that you were attacking them with a literal dragon devil.
It's a Jade Lotus creature. It's technically
Yeah,
not fully there anymore.
I know, but it's still a fiend that you're attacking them with. Anyway,
You fiend!
all three of those hit.
Larry, you gave me inspiration at one point, right?
Yeah, you still have inspiration.
Indeed.
Okay, perfect. I think now they'll be within shouting range. Just to
Larry,
make sure.
just to clarify, you're not a member of Wormsbane, are you?
Not that I know of.
Okay. You say, indeed I do, an awful lot. Anyway, 32 points.
Is it wrong to say indeed I do?
In the other games where we have the Order of Wormsbane manipulating the reality and pulling strings that affect everybody, the way to recognize that somebody is a member of this secret of organization is that they would answer a yes or no question with indeed I do. They would answer in the affirmative with indeed I do. Okay, so anyway, you did 32 points of damage to one of the champions. Cool. And it is now Blood Dancer's turn.
Okay, I want to maybe use my action to try and convince these guys that...
You know the prior already tried that, right?
I know.
And you know that you represent the exact... You are a member of a clan, which is...
Yeah, I represent the exact opposite.
Yes, you do.
But a part of me really wants to see if I can convince them.
Alright, try. Let's see what you can do. Are you going to be using Charm Person? Or are you just going to go for pure persuasion?
I'm going to try and go for pure persuasion.
Alright, see if you can get through their indoctrination.
Right. I understand my clan can be a bit nuts, and we have some issues, but I think you're taking things way too far. And that's coming from a nutcase like me.
Yeah, the Mizoku, who are known for their extremes, is saying that the Matsuhiro are being extreme. 21. Nice roll. Alright.
I'm acknowledging that I'm being... Well, that my clan is chaotic, but I'm basically saying you're not much better.
Let's see if their will holds or not. Come on. D20.
Now, I know this is reaching,
Go on.
but could Blood Dancer being allied with the son of their boss and someone they know has been at least mildly recognized help give Blood Dancer
Oh, they're...
advantage?
yeah, they're...
Because if their indoctrination forces them to believe certain ways, then they'd believe that evidently they have the trust of a knight and a paladin of their clan, which are both two higher ranking positions. Just saying.
Look at the results.
I know. Trying to make sure they stopped.
Call off your fiend and we'll talk.
I don't have a devil. It's not my creature.
And of course their boss will shout, Traitors! Traitors!
Not being reasonable.
I'll see you all burned at the stake for this.
You know
It's kind of
things are
assuming
bad
that you
when
can
I'm...
get out of this and, stop hitting things that, won't actually take you damage.
Larry,
Look at it.
unless Blood Dancer's got anything else up her sleeve, it's Larry's turn.
I've still got the heat metal up on the other guy.
Alright, go on. Roll your 2d8. You bastard. You cruel, sadistic bastard.
Look, he's trying to lock me up. He did not commit any crimes.
Okay. Larry, it's your turn.
Alrighty. It wouldn't look like they're bleeding a bit.
Okay, so
Hanoka's probably been beating shit.
one of the champions looks bloody, but they're down. The
On our team.
they're questioning their position. Thraxis' father is definitely bloodied. And there's only one Deva left. What you gonna do?
I'm looking to heal one of my allies if they have taken damage.
That'd probably be Hanoka. I think she's been beaten pretty hard.
Ellen chooses bed.
Ellen chooses bed.
Ellen has chose the appropriate spell.
Ugh. It is late.
It is late, yeah.
So we just assume it's Hanoka that needs healing?
Hanoka's been taking quite a beating, yeah.
Alrighty. Alright. Since it's the only thing I can do, I have Healing Word.
Okay then.
So D4 plus 4. I think it's also a plus 6 for casting it through my skull. Where is it? Oh yeah, spiritual focus. Anything that damages or heals, yep. So I get an extra D6 on that. Cool. Alright. Yeah, heals 11.
Okay. Hanoka regains 11 points to her hits. Okay. Got anything else up your sleeve, Larry?
Well, Larry doesn't, but my Aleph does.
Okay, what's Philip the Alep going to do?
Well, it's a hope, but we're just gonna try to cast sleep on him.
I'll roll it.
Alright. I don't know how to do it, but let's see.
Upcasting it means you use a high level spell
Well,
slot.
I don't know how to use sleep in general. That's just my thing.
There it is. So
Thank you.
Philip has a second level spell slot available. So
Yes.
if you want to roll it, if you want to do it at second level, then it would be 7d8 that you roll. And if
I'll do
the
it.
number that you roll exceeds the remaining hit points of the selected creatures, then they go to sleep.
Alright.
So who are you picking?
Mr. Mr. Donketsu, if I remember how to pronounce that, hopefully.
Donketsu.
Needs to go and just take a nap. He's been quite the wily child.
Roll 78. See if you can do it.
Come on, roll high, roll high, roll high. I've always wanted to see this spell succeed.
35. No.
Damn it.
Aw.
One day I will see this spell work. I was going to cast it too, so I don't blame you.
All right. Are you
I can
finished?
do it again later.
You finished, Larry?
Yeah, that's my only action I can do with Philip the Alep. Unless, yeah, that's an action. That is indeed an action. Yeah. I think that is. Wait. Okay, so. Quick question.
Go on.
Since I have since my creature can talk,
Yes.
could it later on use its thing to try to reason with Mr. Donketsu?
You want the Alep to try and convince... maybe. We'll see.
Okay, those draconic. That's just what I'm thinking of.
Anyway.
Anyways, that's it.
Okay. So, with a roar, Matsuhiro dives into through the you hear the front doors smash, and Matsuhiro comes charging into the great hall, and as soon as it sees the group of fighters, opens up with his breath attack. Could you all make a dexterity save, please?
Oh shit, we're all dead. Only person who may make it is me. Oh, this isn't good.
Dexterity saving throw.
That's
Yeesh.
Well, I failed.
saving throw.
Failed like motherfucker. Well, the good news is, if it's fire damage, I'm double resistant. So
Double
yeah,
resistance.
I'm resistant for being a rogue dragon, and I'm resistant for being a forge cleric. So it just gets cut down. So fingers crossed for double resistance.
Please, Larry, do something
Larry
great.
might be the only person to make it.
Larry!
They're ancient dragons, right? So their save DC's probably only 24, guys.
He's a red and white
Oh.
dragon. Yes, it's a DC 24 dex save. Yep.
Probably
How do you do?
only 24.
Thrax, Hanoka, Blood Dancer, Larry, looking for Prior.
Oh, I should also do that for my Alep. God.
Yep, and for any other and I think those are the only creatures out at the moment, actually. Of course, the angels and the champions would also have to do it. The champion.
Well, but
Ooh.
Of course.
you and Owlip are about to be the only people that make it because, yeah, it's only an ancient dragon.
I got 25.
Nice.
Oh, so okay, so you three will make it. It's okay. Like I said, the save DC's. Oh no, Larry failed. Never mind. It's Blood Dancer and what's the name it? So
Well,
the rest-
Larry hasn't taken much damage. He's only taken 1 damage so far, really.
And
So-
your father got a 22. Still not enough. And
ancient dragons
the
are dangerous.
Deva, the Deva.
Please tell me it's fire damage.
It's fire and ice.
Oh, son of a bitch!
It's cold fire.
Well, it's like a... Let's say
Yeah.
it's gas, but no, it's not gas.
cold fire.
I agree with you, Prayer. We're probably woo.
Magic. Magical.
We just have to hope he rolls low.
Like all ones. That's the only hope, and it's still 22 damage.
Even the angel only got a 21.
Oh shit!
Let's be somewhat nice here, shall we?
That's the damage in half. It's only 20d6, guys. Don't worry.
Oh, geez. 20d6?
I don't know what it
That's
is.
half?
An ancient dragon? It's something
Okay,
dumb.
so an ancient red dragon normally does 26d6 fire damage, and an ancient white dragon does 16d8 of cold damage. Since he is both, I'm
Oh,
gonna do
hell.
Oh, so that means this entire time Thrax hasn't been shooting liquid hot fire. It has been like blue icing fire. Okay.
well. You had it manifest as steam, but this ancient dragon has mastered the art of basically making it do both cold and fire damage at once. So
Oh my.
13d6 fire, 8d8 cold, 68 points of damage altogether.
Thank God.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
I don't know how much of that is fire damage, but the fire does like nothing to Thrax. He's just a little bit cold.
Okay.
What's that damage halved?
So half of 68 would be 34. But yeah, the 13d6 is the fire. So if you only take the cold damage, then that would be 18, 27.
I mean, that depends how you roll, Anthony. Is half of half enough to just null it out?
31 ice
What?
damage.
31 ice damage?
Yeah.
Holy shiza.
If you only take the cold, then it's 31.
Holy shit! Okay, I'm still alive though. Just a little chilly.
Blood Stumps is still up.
Yay. But I think we should put a pin in it there.
We should.
With the
Okay.
dragon appearing and going foosh.
So I'm just
Why
out there.
did
I will
you
not
just
be here next
push
week.
everybody?
So
Because for the
he
same
appeared
reason
in Mortal Kombat.
for the same reason why a teacher might come out to the playground and blow a whistle to break up a fight.
He's
could've
teaching a
killed
lesson.
I want
people.
all your attention now.
So that was fire damage, right? And that burns
Fire and
stuff,
ice.
right?
Fire and ice. Magical fire.
That burns
and
stuff,
ice.
right?
Yes, it burns stuff. Why?
Oh, poor Larry. Oh, poor Larry.
Larry got burnt. So
No.
Hanoka took
is-
68.
This is
Well, no,
actually catastrophic for Larry, because that burns his crown.
Hanoka is because it's a paper crown.
It's pretty much a cardboard crown, so yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Got
Hanoka
duped, so yeah.
No, Hanoka is raging, so you only take 34.
Oh, she's a beast totem barbarian. Nice.
Right?
I have
Oh
no
no,
idea.
I mean actually no, you haven't gone bear totem, have you?
Wouldn't they also have advantage for dexterity saving throws?
You didn't go bear.
No, I don't think I have.
No, okay, so you take the full 68.
Yeah, so I'm down.
But you would
I
have
can heal
but
you,
are
it's
right.
fine.
You are right that she would have had advantage on the dex save because of being a barbarian. So do you want,
Bard.
would you like to re-roll your dexterity save? D20. Is it really only +2? It really is only +2. Okay, yeah, do the D20 +2 again.
+4 from prior, too. +6.
It's +6 because of prior? Okay.
+4. Plus or +2. +6.
So,
Right?
yeah, that would have brought it up to a 21, which is still a fail. Sadly. So, yeah.
It's okay, I can heal her. It's
Yeah,
alright.
we'll do that next time. But,
Alright.
yeah. 68. And the champions would have all have taken that too.
I just realized Larry did no damage that round entirely, really. Use utility.
Little one,
Hey,
nothing
great.
crazy.
The champions each had 143, so yeah, that one's down. The other
Larry's
two-
heart was broken more than any wound could ever do. His crown is burnt off and destroyed.
Oh no, he's gonna have to get a real one. What a shame.
That's the thing. He tried to get a real one before, but now it's just, he got duped before, his money last time he tried to get a crown, but now this time he's gonna try to get a real one, but oh god, this goblin's just fattened to bits.
Okay. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, including those of you listening at home. Those of you who are listening, if you'd like to join this campaign or one of the others that I run, this one's a little full actually, so it'd probably more likely be one of the others. But yeah, if you want to join a game, come join the Discord server. There is a link down below in the description. There are people running free one-shots fairly regularly. The campaigns are supported by Patreon subscription, but that's how I do this for a living. So, yeah. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Why?
Why what?
Holy
That's
shiza.
bye.
Oh, you said bye.